comes from that Mark Few Gonzaga tree. So taking after his old boss there and just digging his roots in and really becoming the powerhouse that has become the Boise State Broncos. I think I saw a stat. Tyson Degenhardt is looking to play in his 4th NCAA tournament in 4 years.
Yep, incredible. And again, the winner of this game gets the automatic bid. It would be 4 straight for Boise State. Meanwhile, for the Rams, if they were to win this or lose it and get an at-large bid, it would be 3 NCAA tournaments in the last 4 seasons. All right, that's a look at our opponent scouting report presented by Casey's Car Wash, Fort Collins' favorite for a spotless shine. We'll take another timeout. When we come back here on the pregame show from Las Vegas, we'll take you in that Ram locker room and sit down with head coach Nico Medved. That's next on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Sam, do you know what these trucks have in common?
They're all Ford trucks. And they're built Ford tough.
Also true, but specifically they're Ford F-Series trucks, the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years.
48 years? We should celebrate a month-long event.
Sam.
A truckload of value.
Sam.
Across the entire lineup of Ford trucks.
Sam.
That's called Truck Month already, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we knew it.
Based on 1977 to 2024 CY Industry reported total sales.
Hi, I'm Alan Jansen from historic Silver Grill Cafe in downtown Fort Collins. Since 1933, our classic diner has been a Ram Country favorite for homestyle breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Plus, world-famous cinnamon rolls baked fresh for you every single day. Silver Grill Cafe in historic Old Town Fort Collins. Open 7 days a week. silvergrill.com. Go Rams!
Attention CSU fans, are you ready to secure your retirement with the team the Rams trust? Our seasoned team of financial professionals at Lord & Richards has been trusted by the Rams for their financial game plan. When you're ready to join the winning team, we'll craft a retirement strategy that suits your goals. Call us today at 720-214-6801. Lord & Richards, your winning play for a secure retirement.
Being game day ready means bringing the die-hard passion. All in, all the time. And now, you can show them you're proud to be a CSU Ram everywhere you go with the CSU Visa debit card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your CSU Rams every time you pay. The CSU Visa debit card, only at FMBO, an official bank of CSU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/CSU. Member FDIC.
On the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Right wing, Lake, that's a catch and shoot 3. Yes, sir!
You just felt it coming, and the buzz in Moby is real right now. You can just feel it.
It's time to take you inside the Rams locker room with head coach Nico Medved. Now, here is your host, Brian Roth.
All right, pregame conversation here with head coach Nico Medved, presented by Ironton Distillery. Rams in the Mountain West Conference Championship game here this afternoon, taking on the Boise State Broncos after the big win last night against Utah State. I mean, Nico, what can you say? You guys jump out to a 19-point halftime lead by as many as 28. I know they made a run late stage of the game, but that's a good win against an NCAA tournament team.
That's a great win. I mean, just the mindset of our guys, and every game gets bigger, and was the biggest game of the season. Is just was absolutely tremendous on both sides. We were flying around, we were aggressive, we were into the game, we took the fight to them, and just a great mindset for our guys. And yeah, our free throw shooting was uncharacteristically not what it needed to be. Maybe some silly turnovers and rebounding, but that's basketball too. They're a heck of a team, and they're going to play in the NCAA tournament. But what a performance by our guys! What a night, and what a tremendous opportunity today.
Yeah. That's a Utah State team. That's a really good offense. They're really efficient offense. They're along with you guys, the best 3-point shooting team in the Mountain West Conference. And I thought for the second straight time, and of course the first time was at Moby 2 weeks ago, you guys just were incredible on the defensive end.
Yeah, again, I just thought our edge and our mindset was tremendous. You could just see it on the first couple possessions, what we were doing and how we were flying around, helping each other, defeating screens. And I thought we did a great job defending the three for the most part, until maybe until a little bit later in the game. But that's where it starts for us, and again, I knew we'd be ready to play. These guys know what this is, and just really, really proud of them for how they competed.
Yeah. Good to see Jalen Lake after the quarterfinal game. I think he went 1 of 8, 0 for 5 from 3. And of course, that senior wants to play well, his last rodeo here in Vegas. And boy, he came out and I thought he was the one that kind of sparked you to get you guys going.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome too. Didn't shoot the ball well against Nevada, doesn't even think about it, just flushes it and comes out aggressive. And I thought he really did a great job of setting the tone for the game. And he's had a great year for us. And that's what you have to do. You got to do that within game to game. You got to do that within runs and runs. You don't have a great first half or a great couple runs. You miss some shots. You got to keep staying with it. And that was tremendous because as a senior, again, I thought he really got us going. And that was awesome to see.
Indeed, the Rams get the win over Utah State. Quick turnaround. Boise State this afternoon. Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship on the line. We'll talk about the matchup with head coach Nico Medved after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Colorado State teams and traditions are legendary. Our team at Strategic Wealth Designers are proud to be a partner of CSU Athletics. What an honor to be working together. When you're ready to discuss your financial future, call the team, the Rams Trust. We look forward to creating your winning strategy for retirement. Visit us at swdgroup.com today and go Rams.
Ready to level up your game? Gear up for an action-packed season with Elite Sports and NoCo Football. Whether you're looking to join a league, improve your game at one of our camps, or compete in thrilling tournaments, Elite Sports has it all. Our certified coaches and top-notch facilities are ready to help you score big. Available this fall, winter, and spring. Don't wait. Sign up now to secure your spot. Visit nocofootball.com or call 970-460-4004 to learn more.
Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies has been a proud partner of Colorado State University athletics since 1969. With over 55 years of providing specialized orthopedic care to the Northern Colorado region and beyond, OCR is the largest privately owned orthopedic and spine group along the Front Range. From joint pain to sports injuries, our experienced specialists provide personalized care to help you get back to doing what you love. Visit orthohealth.com to start your journey to recovery today. OCR, the specialists in the medicine of motion.
Calling all Ram fans. The Hilton Fort Collins offers beautifully appointed guest rooms with stunning views of the CSU campus and the Rocky Mountains. Our 3-meal Spring Creek restaurant and lobby bar offer a comfortable space to continue the post-game celebrations, or if a larger celebration is needed, book one of our 21 flexible meeting spaces, including the Colorado State University Ballroom, which seats 700 people. We have special CSU friends and family rates available year-round, and look forward to welcoming you to your new home away from home. Go Rams!
On the Colorado State Sports Network, from Learfield, Rams basketball is on the air. We have more from the Colorado State locker room with head coach Nico Medved. Once again, here is Brian Roth.
Continuing our conversation with head coach Nico Medved, presented by Ironton Distillery. Rams and the Broncos, Mountain West Conference Championship game. Nico, I mean, this is so much fun. I mean, can you ask for a better way for your basketball team to come into the Mountain West Conference? You're riding a win streak, and then, boom, here you go. You get to play for an NCAA tournament bid against a Broncos team that has been a good rival of yours for years.
Yeah, I mean, you just said it best. I mean, it all happened so fast, but again, this team, the story of this team is really incredible stuff. I mean, it's legendary, and for them to have earned the right to be in this position, from where they were in November and December is just phenomenal. And what more could you ask for, today? And what's great, you wish you had a little bit more of a turnaround. This is like, whatever, you get back, a guy's probably went to sleep about, 2 a.m. at the earliest, and you get up and play. But you know what? It's just adrenaline at this point. We just played Boise about basically a week ago. Both these teams know each other really, really well. There's not going to be any surprises. And it's all on the line here today. And what more could you ask for? It's March, college basketball. It's at its best. And it's going to be a fun afternoon today.
What time did the head coach get to sleep last night?
I don't even know, but I mean, it was like, you're wired, you're watching film, and then, you're up early today, kind of doing what you can do. But I think you learn too in these scenarios. It's just like, there's only so much you can do. You try to keep it as simple as possible and try to get ready and build their confidence and go out there and try to get your game out on the court. And they're going to do the same thing. There might be a couple things, you try to help remind them of and whatever, but it's going to come down to transition defense, going to come down to rebounding. How do we defend ball screens, Dagan hard in the post, us attacking them, taking care of the ball, attacking them with force. And guys stepping up and making plays and knocking down shots. And we've been doing that. That's why we are, on the run that we're on. And so it's going to be the same thing today. I'm expecting a tremendous game. Boise, both teams know what's on the line here today. And let's just go out there and bring our best, and the chips will fall where they're supposed to.
You guys went to some zone defense late stages of that game. On Friday night, 8 days ago in Boise. You closed the game on a 32-13 run in the last 11 minutes. I mean, I imagine that's right there in your back pocket again, because you guys went to it again last night.
Yeah, it's something that we have, and it's kind of interesting in these games. Utah State's a difficult team to zone, but again, the fouls were just piling up last night, and we just wanted to change the rhythm of the game, and I thought it did that, and it did at Boise too. The rebounding's always a concern a little bit out of zone, but yeah, I mean, at this point, like, you got to throw everything you have in the toolbox, whatever it is, to try to figure out how to, steal a possession here or there. And it's been good for us. It's something that we practiced all year that way. And I think it's come up big for us here down the stretch.
Indeed. Hey, one final thought. I mean, Nick Clifford went for 36 8 days ago in Boise. I mean, what is it about? Because he went for a big game against Boise in the first matchup. Is there something about this Boise man? It's any matchup at this point. I mean, Clifford went for 26 and 11 last night. But what is it about this Boise matchup that allowed him to kind of get loose?
They have good wing defenders, but I think he's just a difficult matchup, for Boise that way. Trying to find the right defender for them to put on him. And I don't know what they'll do different today. If they'll do anything, it's hard to imagine that. Maybe they'll send more help or, blitz a ball screen or something like that. But Neek's a really good passer too. And so, if they do that, somebody else is going to have to step up. But, Neek's playing at such a high level, and teams don't have a lot of time to change much today. They kind of have to try to do what they do better. But, listen, they've got great players too who are really difficult to stop for them. And Dagenhart, we know what he is, 50-year senior like Neek, and Alvaro Cardenas, Meadows playing great. And so both teams are going to be highly motivated, and somebody's going to, is it hard to beat a team 3 times? It's hard to beat them once. But hey, this is what we live for, Brian. All year we've been doing this. They come by fast, and we get to play for a championship and an NCAA tournament bid. And let's go have some fun and get after it today.
You bet. All the best.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Nico Medved on the pregame show. Tip-off Mountain West Conference Championship game coming up next. Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It's Truck Month with the Ford crew.
Sam, do you know what these trucks have in common?
They're all Ford trucks. And they're built Ford tough.
Also true, but specifically they're Ford F-Series trucks, the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years.
48 years? We should celebrate a month-long event.
Sam.
A truckload of value.
Sam.
Across the entire lineup of Ford trucks.
Sam.
That's called Truck Month already, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we knew it.
Based on 1977 to 2024 CY Industry reported total sales.
Rams fans, the time is now. Your Colorado State Rams are on the path to the pack. And to take the next step, we need you. Join the Green and Gold Guard, the official NIL collective for CSU fans. Your support directly empowers our athletes to compete at the highest level, both on and off the field. The competition is fierce, and our moment is here. Together, we can make sure the Rams rise to the top. Join us by visiting theggguard.com, because the path to greatness starts with you.
This is Dan Kaplis. I represent seriously injured people. Our firm is the official law firm partner of the CSU Rams, the Denver Nuggets, and the Colorado Avalanche because we have that same ferocious commitment to winning, and we win at a historic level. We accept righteous injury cases on a percentage fee basis. We have offices in Fort Collins, Greeley, Loveland, and the Denver Tech Center. If you need our help, please call 970-785-5000 or hit dankapleslaw.com.
Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. Our Alpine Gardens landscape professionals are ready to spring into action to create your dream outdoor living space. We have handled everything from design and installation to ongoing care and irrigation. Stick with the landscaping professionals you can trust and visit alpinegardens.com to start your quality landscaping journey today. Again, that's alpinegardens.com.
On the Colorado State Sports Network.
Kicked out. Clifford fakes the three. He drives in. It's been Chainsaw City here in Dayton tonight. No bad vibes for the Colorado State Rams.
From Learfield, Rams basketball is brought to you by the Green and Gold Guard, the official collective of Colorado State Athletics. Support the Guard and support your Rams at thegguard.com. SeatGeek, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the CSU Rams. Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. And by FNBO, First National Bank of Omaha. The tip is moments away. Now with a call of the game, here's Adam Nigon and Brian Roth.
All right, we're all set here from Las Vegas as Colorado State and Boise State set to push all their chips into the middle of the table and play for the Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship here this afternoon. Get to the starting lineups, keys to the game, the tip-off in just a moment. But first, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Colorado State Sports Network. All right, back with Adam Nigon, Brian Roth with you here courtside. Dre Lovato back at Learfield Master Control. Let's get you the starting lineups presented by Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. Boise State comes in as the 5th seed in the conference. They're 24-9, went 14-6 in conference play, coming off a win against the top seed New Mexico last night in the semifinals, 72-69. The point guard, Alvaro Cardenas, 6'1" senior from Spain, the transfer from San Jose State. Also in the backcourt, it'll be Pearson Carmichael, 6'7", the freshman out of Bend, Oregon. Andrew Meadows, 6'7", 218 sophomore, Santa Clarita, California, second leading scorer at nearly 13 points per game. Tyson Dagenhart, the all-time leading scorer in Boise State history, leads the team with 18 points per game and 6 rebounds. Then Omar Stanley in the middle of the St. John's transfer, second year at Boise State, 6'8", senior. Head coach Leon Rice, now in his 15th season, trying to lead the Broncos back to another NCAA tournament. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the number 2 seed in the tournament, 24-9 of the year. They finished the regular season 16-4. Rams have won 9 straight. They're coming off a win against Utah State, the number 3 seed in the semifinals last night, 83-72. Kyan Evans, the point guard, 6'2", sophomore from Kansas City. Jalen Lake had 14 last night, 6'4", senior, Waxahachie, Texas. Nick Clifford has been on fire. 6'6", 191, senior, Colorado Springs, went for 26 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists last night. Jalen Crocker Johnson goes 6'8", 230, the sophomore from San Antonio, and then Rashawn Bemba at the 5 spot, 6'7", 250, sophomore from Vienna, Austria. Head coach Nico Medved in his 7th season, 141 up, 84 down in Fort Collins. He's assisted by Ali Brokmanesh, Brian Cooley, Tim Shelton, Ken DeWeese, and Joe Desmond. Adam Nigon, how does Colorado State get their second all-time Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship? Haven't done it since 2003. How do they do it here in 2025?
Well, I think you got to attack inside initially, early and often in possessions, either with dribble drives or post touches. Early in possessions, make these big men work. You see the lack of depth from the Broncos when Omar Stanley does get into foul trouble. And then on the other end, You've got to keep the ball out of Alvaro Cardenas' hands. 7 assists per game. He's the main factor for that offense.
All right, the opening tip is won by Colorado State. We're officially underway here from Las Vegas. The Broncos last in a championship game 2022 when they won the whole thing. Evans down the lane. His floater is up. Off the heel there, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Jalen Crocker Johnson. So it'll be Boise State basketball. The officials here this afternoon, Vern Harris, Earl Walton, and Mike Reed. Colorado State wearing the home whites. They're the higher seed. They have the green numbers. Meanwhile, for Boise State, traveling blues with the white numbers. And then Carmichael tried to get it down low to Tyson Degenhart, threw it out of bounds. Turnover, Boise State.
And I think we're lucky it was such a bad pass because Degenhart and Crocker Johnson got tied up, and Degenhart goes to the floor. I think if it's a pass that he can almost get or might get turned over, they have to call a foul.
And top of the key, ball knocked away from Bemba in the forecourt. There's Stanley, and he lost it going up, but a foul is called against Jalen Crocker Johnson. Jalen holding his hands up, saying, I didn't touch him. We'll get a look at the replay, but Bemba turned it over. Oh, man, he didn't touch him.
Come on now. That's too bad.
Didn't touch him, and Vern Harris anticipated the call. Man, that's too bad. Stanley going to go to the free throw line. Expect a little more out of a veteran official like Vern Harris. First free throw's up. Stanley barely draws iron. Omar Stanley, preseason All-Mountain West Conference selection, 13 points per game last year. Production sharply dropped off here in the senior season at 7 points, 5 rebounds per game. Second free throw's good, and the Broncos have the opening points.
Pretty sloppy start there. That second possession, just an errant pass. You got to get open for your guy, and Bemba does not clear out Stanley before he gets that entry pass.
Rams in the front court, second offensive possession. On the right side is Kyan Evans. Top of the key, it goes to Bemba. Hands off to Clifford at 36 last time these two teams played. Drives baseline, kicks it all the way through to Crocker Johnson. Steps into a three, in and out. And the rebound to Carmichael. And Nate Clifford looked like he had a pretty good look. 15-foot baseline jumper, elects not to take it. On the left side, Cardenas. Minute 20 into the game, 1-0 Boise State. Cardenas on the left side, drives to the foul line, got inside. We get a whistle and a foul. Hand check against the Rams. Got to go against Jalen Lake.
And when things break down, it's literally just a ball screen and Cardenas. So how can you find ways to maybe trap him or get the ball out of his hands quicker instead of letting him get the corner there? And he's one of the better guards at creating fouls.
Bob on the inbounds, came to Carmichael, runner in the paint, missed it short. Rebound got tipped high into the air, and it came to Kyan Evans. Kyan left to right in the front court with his head up, holds up high on the left side. Rams still looking for their first points of the contest. Evans on the angle left, lobs it down low to Bemba, airmailed and threw it out of bounds. And the second turnover for Colorado State.
We've seen some shots short. We've seen some bad turnovers. We talked about in the pregame, you kind of anticipated this after a team that played both teams less than, 15 hours ago? So starting to finally get the juices flowing. I imagine things will pick up here in the next few minutes.
18:06 to go. We're in the first half of play. 1-0. Boise State with the lead. Degenhart top of the key as Crocker Johnson on him. Got it to Cardenas, top of the key, the point guard. Back to Degenhart. Drives left in the paint. Kicked out Carmichael three. Good. That's the true freshman. Pearson Carmichael knocks down his 19th three of the year.
That's a tough drive and kick there. Again, you get Cardenas downhill. He's going to find somebody.
4-0 start here for Boise State. Rams are 2.5 minutes, still looking for their first points. In the lane, there goes Evans, lays it up, missed it. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll go to Colorado State. Boy, Evans got to the rim, just couldn't finish. He was looking for the whistle there, didn't get it.
And I love him going straight through the chest of the big man Stanley, taking the feet out. Thought he had a chance to finish that one.
Rams get in the hands of Clifford, top of the key. Neek turns the corner, down the lane. Hands off to Bemba. Only threw it out of bounds, and another turnover for CSU. 3 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Yikes.
It's a team that had a shaky second half, turned the ball over as well. having a hangover from the last game. We need to clean it up offensively here and start getting some stops.
Colorado State had 9 turnovers in the second half against Utah State last night. Mid-range 2 straight away, air ball by Dagan, or check that by Stanley, and then Dagenhart able to throw it off the legs of Crocker Johnson, saves the possession for Boise State and stays with the Broncos.
And how about this? I never seen this. It's almost like the quarterback wristband. All the Broncos players in their waistbands have the play calls. So I think somebody from the sidelines just calling a number and they're going to their cheat sheet on their waist. That's crazy.
The inbounds here's Cardenas, side the left side, got to Ogbo in the paint, spins around, nowhere to go. Top of the key, Carmichael trying to drive, got shut down. Here's Meadow, spins, wild shot, banked it in at the shot clock buzzer. My goodness.
That's kind of what Andrew Meadow does, though. He just makes something out of nothing, and it never looks that clean, but tough shot and right in, and the Rams got their hands full early.
That's a 6-0 lead here. Colorado State, they've only attempted a couple of shots here in the lane. Here's Crocker Johnson, blocked, got his own board, put back up, blocked, got his own board again, now loose on the floor. Jump ball call. And a ton of contact on the inside there, letting him play. That's why you go back to look at that fast break by Omar Stanley that he didn't get touched. And Vern Harris gifted him 2 free throws. It makes that stand out just a little bit more. 16-19 to go. We're the first half. Mountain West Conference Championship game. Rams scoreless so far. Into the front court. Here's Ogbo. The big man had a career night last night with 17. Top of the key, Meadow. Meadow bounced it to Ogbo, left to the lane. Top of the key, it goes to the point guard, Cardenas. Off the screen, baseline drive, all the way underneath. Had to kick all the way through. Dagenhart spots up for 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Saved by Ogbo, came to Bemba. Rams have into the forecourt. Here comes Clifford, deep 3, short. Rebound to Boise State. That's not a great look.
No, you don't love it. It's too quick and it's too deep. He had some numbers. If he could just attack a little better, he probably could have got an easier look.
Ogbo from 3, short there. Rebound, Dagenhart. Kicked out, Carmichael 3. In and out, rebound, tip ball. We get a whistle and a foul. It'll go against Colorado State. And the fouls are 3-0 here in the early going. Colorado State has started off 0 for 7. Rams still looking for their first points of the afternoon. We have our first media timeout here in the contest. Broncos 6, Rams nothing on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Seconds making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
2 things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
This is Dan Kaplis. I represent seriously injured people. Our firm is the official law firm partner of the CSU Rams, the Denver Nuggets, and the Colorado Avalanche because we have that same ferocious commitment to winning, and we win at a historic level. We accept righteous injury cases on a percentage fee basis. We have offices in Fort Collins, Greeley, Loveland, and the Denver Tech Center. If you need our help, please call 970-785-5000 or hit dankapleslaw.com.
That's been a tough start for the Colorado State Rams here in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. 15:27 to go. We're in the first half of play. An 0 for 7 shooting slump for CSU. And they're down 6-0 here to Boise State. Colorado State Ram basketball brought to you by Fort Collins Kia, your official Kia sponsor for the Colorado State Ram Athletics. And they're here to cheer on the Rams for the Mountain West Conference Tournament. Check them out. Midtown Fort Collins. They have a wide selection of new and used vehicles to choose from. Visit them online at focokia.com. And remember, we'd love to see you in a Fort Collins Kia. Back with Adam Nigon, Brian Roth with you. Adam, what have you seen? Boy, just a slow start and uninspired start for the green and gold.
Well, and it's just bleeding over from the second half against Utah State. You look at some of the numbers from last night's game. We gave up 13 offensive rebounds in the second half and had 9 turnovers on top of that in the second half. And then now early on, 2 turnovers, just bad turnovers too. And then you've already given up 3 offensive rebounds that's led to 2 points so far, as Boise State's going to get another crack here at boosting those numbers a little bit. So, yeah, we talked about this, a team, 32 attempts over the last 3 games from deep. So what do you hear all the time? Long shots, long rebounds. They're the hardest to rebound, and that's part of the reason why the Rams are giving up a few early offensive rebounds.
Well, 3 fouls on the Rams are nearly going. Boise State has yet to be whistled for any fouls. So you've turned it over twice. You've committed 3 fouls. You've given up 3 offensive rebounds, and you're 0 for 7. Yikes. Rams with some subs in. Bowen Bourne checks in. Joppa's in along with Ethan Morton. There's Degenhardt in the paint. Goes up with a shot and misses it there. Rebound to Colorado State. Degenhardt was looking for the foul. Didn't get it. Job by Nicola Joppa gave the Rams some good minutes. 14 last night. 6 points, 2 rebounds for the 6'11" Serbian. Rams in the front court, 5 minutes in. They still have nothing to show for their offensive effort. Evans drives baseline, got underneath, sends it out to Bourne. Good look, that's a 3. Good from Bowen Bourne.
And that's who you want to make that shot, to get this crowd going, get your bench going. Ethan Morton, a spark plug here.
Into the front court, here comes Cardenas. Rams down 6-3. Lob to Ogbo in the paint. He missed it short. Rebound to CSU. Rams left to right in the front court. Here's Evans high in the left. Evans drives to the foul line, backs away, top of the key. Evans still with the dribble, kicks up to Morton. Right baseline. Morton wants to back down, got in the lane, scoops it up and in. 5 straight from CSU.
And how about the guys who have scored, Bowen Bourne and Ethan Morton? You love the spark off the bench coming in and giving us exactly what we need.
6-5 Boise State with the advantage here. Degenhardt front court in the corner, Meadow. Back to Degenhardt, angle left. They reset with the point guard, Cardenas, head of the key. Off the screen, takes it right down the lane. Floater up, off the heel, rebound, Ethan Morton. Rams have it, left to right into forecourt. Looking for their first lead. Down the lane, Morton kicks out Joppa. Rams set up their offense with Kyan Evans. Evans left down the lane. Hands to Morton on the inside, scoops it up and in. 7-0 run for CSU.
And how about his confidence right now? Through the roof, Ethan Morton. Nobody's even guarding him. He's just taking him right to the rim.
13:31 to go here in the first half of play. Boy, a dreadful start for the Rams. They have gotten up off the mats. Have their first advantage of the contest. Head of the key, it's Andrew Meadow. One of their top shooters. Meadow to Ogbo, high left, now to Cardenas, left wing. Cardenas drives to the foul.
I know he's an all Mountain West point guard, but come on now, let's easy this thing up. And Kyan is driving as hard as Cardenas is.
So is Kyan Evans, an all Mountain West Conference point guard. Even though it's only honorable mention, we all know that he's at least a third teamer, probably a second teamer. Rams get a couple more subs in. Keyshawn Williams in for the first time. He gets Kyan Evans. Broncos to throw it in from the baseline, still trying to get it in, lobbing it into Bowie, who has checked in at the point guard spot. He gets Cardenas. Meadow on the left wing. Top of the key, it goes to Bowie. Off the screen, drives foul line, pulls the trigger. Good off the bench. So the true freshman out of Pocatello, he's on the board.
That's a tough shot, too. A pull-up mid-range with Bowen Bourne draped all over him.
Rams have it left to right in the front court. Lead back to Boise State. It's 8-7. Here's Clifford, top of the key, crossing over, got in the lane. Fadeaway 2 is up and missed it. Rebound to Keene. Boy, big-time contact going into the lane against Nick Clifford. That went uncalled. And then we get a whistle. 3-second violation on the other end against Boise State and Omar Stanley.
And credit that staff bringing Joppa in, because his length has really frustrated Degenhardt early, then Omar Stanley there, and then he got a great defensive rebound. So the size and length from Joppa really getting it done inside.
12:26 to go in the first half of play. 8-7 Boise State with the advantage. Rams in the front court. Clifford looking for his first points. Eshawn Williams, left baseline, drives inside, hands to Joppa. Ball loose, came to Morton, kicked out to Bourne. Has a good look. That's a three. Fires, connects again. Bowen Bourne off the bench to knock down a pair of triples.
I love this for him. How deserving is he of this moment right now?
10-8, Colorado State. They leapfrog back in front. Keene at the top of the key. Heading off out front, here's Bowie, the backup point guard. Bowie drives to the foul line outside Degenhart, fakes the three, tried to baseline drive, got shut down. Out to Bowie, drives to the lane, kick to the corner, Meadow on the inside, and he goes up, got hammered by Joppa. Whistle and the foul.
And Joppa knows that Meadow's coming right to his chest, but he brings his arms down. He's got to keep vertical and not give up that foul. But to the other side, the Rams could use a foul or so here because Nick Clifford got absolutely bodied by Andrew Meadow. And Cardenas just got that same call. So, I mean, I hate to complain about these refs, but let's go now. Even things up a little bit.
Yeah, Nico Medved talking to Mike Reed saying the same thing. He got probably the best player in the conference,
yes,
and Nick Clifford, that went on a drive, just got bodied. And then you mentioned it, Cardenas got a bump by Evans, and Evans got ticketed with it. All right, 11:40 to go. Free throws coming up for Boise State. When we come back, we're in Vegas. Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game. Rams 10, Broncos 8. The Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
At Dog Training Elite, we believe every dog deserves a well-trained life. Dog Training Elite's programs will meet your specific needs. From obedience to personal protection, from service dog training to socialization, we make training your furry friend easy. We come to your home and include all equipment and group classes. Schedule your free consultation at dogtrainingelite.com or call or text us at 720-986-4DOG. Dog Training Elite, the last dog trainer you'll ever need.
It all starts with a handshake, but at FNIC, it's just the first of many. Their advisors build relationships, get to know your business, and help protect what's important to you, your family, and your employees. Commercial insurance, personal insurance, employee benefits, surety bonds, farm and crop insurance. FNIC has the solutions and guidance to help you manage risk. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and official sponsor of CSU. Connect with an agent today at FNICgroup.com.
Colorado State men's basketball here this afternoon is brought to you by Blackbird Public House. It's the official Denver watch party of the CSU Rams. Come enjoy drinks and food specials during the game. Bring your crew, grab a cold one, cheer on every Ram basket this season. Head on over there right now. Blackbird Public House, located at 305 South Downing Street, just north of Wash Park. Now back here in Las Vegas, Broncos and the Rams, Mountain West Conference Championship game. Slow start for CSU. They did not score a point in the first 5 minutes of the game, but the Rams do lead 10-8 as we bring you back here to the Thomas & Mack Center. Boy, the bench for Colorado State, they have come in and they provided the spark.
And that's what you need. You need those guys to come in and give you exactly what they need. And they needed scoring. 10 points off the bench. They have all of our points right now. And to me, Bowen Bourne got the party going with 2 threes. But then Ethan Morton, a bit of a surprise there, just attacking the rim, back-to-back plays. And, yeah, getting the Rams right back in this ball game, like you said, off the mat and bringing a bit of momentum back to our side.
Rams will stay with a bench-heavy lineup. Bourne, Morton, Williams, Joppa, and Nick Clifford still in there. Clifford, an 0 for 3 start for Nick. No points. And remember, this is a guy who is averaging 25.5 points, 12 rebounds in this particular Mountain West Conference tournament. And then, poured in 35, or 36 rather, in Boise 8 days ago.
Yeah, and he started that game 0 of 2. And,
he did,
and some of the worst shots you've seen him attempt in this season. So, be careful. You're waking a sleeping giant in Nick Clifford, but got to get things done defensively right now. Boise State's getting a lot easier type of looks.
Andrew Meadow at the free throw line gets the first one to go. 85% free throw shooter and missed the second one. Rebounded Colorado State. So CSU remains in the lead at 10-9 here. 11:34 to go in the first half of play. Rams left to right in the forecourt. See if we can get Nick Clifford going. Clifford down the lane, scoops it up. Too strong there. Rebound to Boise State.
Yeah, it just looked like a guy who's a bit out of control. He's kind of failing away from the rim when he went up to finish that layup.
Here's Stanley wants to drive. 2 feet in the paint. Had to kick out to Bowie. Angle left. Born on him. Man-to-man pressure for Colorado State. The big man Stanley wants to go to work on Joppa down the lane. Runner up. Missed everything. Rebounding Colorado State. Yikes. That did not look good. Into the front court. Here comes Keyshawn Williams. And nearly threw it away. Top of the key. Threw it to Joppa, who had started his cut, but luckily behind Joppa was Clifford. Neek, top of the key. Kicks to the right corner. Now here's Williams. Steps into a 3 on target. The bench has all 13 for Colorado State.
And what about that extra pass? The quick skip across, and then Ethan Morton knows that Keyshawn Williams is wide open.
And down the lane, Dagenhart fumbles it out of bounds, but it catches a break. It goes off the leg of a Colorado State Ram player. Leon Rice, 15th-year head coach for Boise State, going to his bench. Dagenhart, Meadow, and Stanley all go to the bench. And Cardenas, the starting point guard, is back in. Meanwhile, the Rams get Kyan Evans and Rashawn Bemba and Jalen Lake back in the contest.
And Boise State going a little small here, but this is probably their best rebounding lineup. So the Rams, again, giving up those offensive rebounds early.
Inbounds, Cardenas, 3 try, missed it. Rebound CSU. 13-9, Rams up by 4 here. Into the front court, here comes Kyan Evans. Top of the key, Kyan drives down the lane, kick to the corner. Here's Morton. Morton has it on the left baseline, wants to drive on the inside. Lift fake goes up, missed it, whistle foul. How good has Ethan Morton been? The Purdue transfer, not an offensive player. He's an elite defensive player. He's a hustle guy. Boy, already in this contest has been very good on the offensive end, and he'll get 2 free throws.
You know what I love is him throwing around that 6'7" frame, because he's not a little guy out. One thing if it's me running around not getting guarded, but him taking it right to the chest of the defenders, and he is having some sort of offensive outburst right now.
First free throw is up and good. Boise State has missed 8 of their last 9 shots. The Rams open up the game missing their first 8 shots. 14-9, Rams with the advantage, make it 15-9. Both free throws are up and good for the Purdue transfer, Ethan Morton. 10-10 to go here in the first half of play. Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game from Las Vegas. Winner on to the big dance. Left wing Bowie makes the 3. Started the baseline drive, canceled by Evans. Trying to back down, sends it out to Buchanan. Buchanan has it top of the key. Morton on him. Buchanan sends it out to Cardenas. Whoa, he threw it right to us. Press row.
I was ready. I was ready for that.
Turnover.
Yep. Got to stay on your toes over here. Those some big bodies flying around. Luckily, nobody diving for that loose ball here and take out some of our local journalists.
Third turnover of the contest for Boise State. Ram basketball in the front court inside 10 minutes to go. First half of play, a 15-9 lead for the Rams. Kyan Evans out the lake, steps into a 3, off the heel, rebound tip for, high into the air, and it comes to Jalen Lake. Look at the effort from the Rams. Williams in the corner, drives inside, he was fouled. That'll be on the floor, second team foul against Boise State. Rams will throw it into the baseline, but how about the effort?
Well, and the team that comes up with the 50-50 balls typically can win ball games over the course of a game there, and tipping that ball around. Bemba giving it an extra volleyball tip, and then Jalen Lake poking that one free. Love to see it.
Rams on the inbounds, comes into Evans on the right side. Top of the key, it goes to Williams. 14 of the shot clock. Got it to Morton in the left wing, not being guarded there. Got it in the paint to Bemba. Backs his way down on Carmichael. Fights through traffic, lays it up, missed it, but he got fouled. And it's too bad because he missed it. And the rebound came right back to him. And he had an easy layup, but the whistle comes. And he's going to go to the free throw line. We'll have to earn him from there.
And that play fires me up, too. Just going 1-on-2, banging bodies, knowing he's got the small freshman on him, was not going to let him out of jail. And then once the help comes, he just kind of pushes his way around and gets himself right to the front of the rim.
So Rashawn Bemba at the free throw line for Colorado State. Misfires on the free throw. It's been a struggle from Rashawn. That free throw line. Remember, the Rams, they missed 14 free throws last night in that game. Bemba was 1 for 3. And makes the second 16-9. Rams lead by 7. Meadow back into the Boise State lineup. He gets Keene. Rams will get Jalen Crocker-Johnson back in the game as well. Evans, Williams, Crocker-Johnson, Lake, and Bemba out there. The 5 and white for Colorado State. Approaching the 9-minute mark here in the first half of play. Rams by 7. Buchanan top of the key for the Broncos. Hands off to Cardenas with the dribble high on the left side. Watched there by Jalen Lake. Top of the key to Carmichael. Ram defense has been really good here in the first half. Back to Cardenas, resets at the midcourt logo. Cardenas wants to drive downhill to the lane, kicked all the way out. Buchanan for three. Short rebound. Bemba pulls it down for CSU.
He's just clearing the lane both ways. Offensive and defensive right now is making a huge difference.
Down the lane, Jalen Lake goes, and he took contact. And see some of the Boise State players barking at each other, saying, who do you got? You take him. That's always a good sign when the opponent's doing that.
And how about Jalen Lake attacking off the dribble? Haven't seen that much this year other than the last 2 games. He's really getting it going and getting to the rim at ease.
So Colorado State set to throw it in. Nick Clifford going to walk to the scores table. He'll get Keyshawn Williams. So CSU with their starting 5 back out there. A starting 5 that hasn't been great offensively yet here in the contest. Inbounds, Lake, corner 3, fires, got it. Jalen Lake from the corner, his first triple of the contest. And the Rams have opened up a double-digit lead. It's 19-9.
And they've done all that without Nick Clifford scoring a single point.
Into the front court, here comes Boise State. Broncos a little flustered. Fumble ball outside by Cardenas, regains it. High on the left side, Cardenas, step back corner 3. Missed it badly. Rebound CSU. That's a force. Into the front court. Here comes Nick Clifford. Got it to Evans. Deep 3. Short. Rebound Bemba trying to keep it alive. Can't do it. Rebound Dagenhart and Boise State.
And you don't mind that shot because what do you make 3 of those shots from the same spot yesterday? And may have been a little quick in the offense, but certainly going to let it ride with the percentages that he shoots.
19-9. Rams with the advantage. Boise State basketball. Meadow high on the right side. Picked up his bounce. He's in a bit of trouble. Got it off to Carmichael. Carmichael backs away to the center court logo. 4 in the shot clock. Drives right. Spins. Wild shot. Missed it. Rebound CSU. Another defensive stop.
And nothing going there. A late shot clock. You're going to go to that freshman to ISO. No way. No sir. Great defense and another big defensive rebound.
7:10 to go. Clifford for 3. Finally, Nick Clifford on the board. Timeout, Boise State. Rams up 22-9.
And that's the one that's going to really fire everyone up, right? Nick Clifford's been real quiet here earlier, threw up some tough shots, but Andrew Meadows sneaking under a screen, and no, sir, I'm going to knock that one down if I got time.
A 15-1 run for Colorado State over the last 5+ minutes. We have a timeout. 7:03 to go in the first championship game of the Mountain West. Rams 22 and the Broncos 9 on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It all starts with a handshake, but at FNIC, it's just the first of many. Their advisors build relationships, get to know your business, and help protect what's important to you, your family, and your employees. Commercial insurance, personal insurance, employee benefits, surety bonds, farm and crop insurance. FNIC has the solutions and guidance to help you manage risk. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and official sponsor of CSU. Connect with an agent today at FNICgroup.com.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. To get started, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Wear your shield. Wear your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Colorado State basketball tonight brought to you by Waterpick. They're proud to present the Student Athlete of the Week Award, presented to a student athlete at each home CSU basketball game. Waterpick and Church & Dwight Company, and a proud corporate sponsor of CSU Athletics. Colorado State on a 15-1 run, and the Rams have opened up a 13-point lead. It's 22-9 at the 7:03 mark of the first half of play. And the bench has been the story for CSU. And look, you get to a championship game and you rely on your studs, right? And you look back to the championship game last year, San Diego State and New Mexico. In that game, there were combined 12 bench points between the two teams. It was all the starters, all the stars doing the damage, a game in which New Mexico would go on to win. Well, here tonight, 13 bench points from Colorado State alone. And check that, 15 now, my bad.
And what you love is Coach Medved comes in with those subs, the stars go out, and then they feed off of the energy that the bench brought, and then Nick Clifford knocks down three. Jalen Lake off of a complete sprint to the corner, turns and knocks down a huge three. But then we're talking off air, defend and rebound. We gave up 3 early offensive rebounds. Since that point, haven't given up another.
Yeah, the Rams defense has been outstanding. Boise State got off to a great start, but now just 3 of 16. They have missed 11 of the last 12. The Ram defense has been suffocating. Not many good looks mixed in there. Full court pressure into the front court. Carmichael's deep three off the heel over the backboard, out of bounds. Ram basketball. That was a good look from a Boise State player that's already hit 1-3. Rams catch a break there.
And I mentioned it, 32 threes attempted over the last 3 games. And right now, 8 of their first 17 attempts are from deep, and they've knocked down just 1. So, yeah, you're going to start closing out short and let these guys fire some bricks up.
Rams leading 22-9, looking to extend here. 6:45 to go in the first half of play. Kyan Evans with the dribble out front. They want to back him down on now the Jalen Crocker-Johnson backing down on Meadow. Double team comes. Crocker-Johnson kicks it out. Bourne, another spot up 3. On target! The third for Bowen Bourne.
And he's so easy to root for and so exciting. 3 of 3 from deep.
Into the front court. Here comes Boise State. They're a little shaky here, down by 16. On the right side, Carmichael, and we get a whistle and a foul. A little hand check against Kyan Evans, his first. And the 16th foul against Colorado State. Stops the clock at 6:14 to go in the first. Bowen Bourne off the bench. Rams were scoreless through the first 5 minutes of this game. He came in, hit a 3 to get the scoring started, to break that seal, Adam. And, man, he has not stopped.
And he's doing a great job defensively on Cardenas as well, chasing him around, making him feel him. And, yeah, what a great spark and great game for Bowen Bourne so far.
And then Degenhart throws it out of bounds. He tried to shovel it to the left wing off a drive down the left of the lane to Meadow, who at the last second cut baseline.
Don't let him off the hook here. Don't settle for something easy. Let's go inside, get something right at the rim, and keep demoralizing this team and beat them down.
25-9, Rams with the advantage over Boise State. Inside 6 minutes to go. First half, Clifford on the left wing. Wants to back down on Cardenas. And, an offensive foul as Cardenas gave the flop and Vern Harris was buying.
And Nick Clifford's got to know that's coming. It's a smaller guy. He's a heads-up guard. You know he's going to flop, so you got to go in there a little softer, as he really was trying to bang him. And Cardenas baits him into that, absorbs that first contact, and certainly on the second.
Came on the second. Yep, you're right. Here comes Carmichael into the forecourt. Has it right of the lane, drives inside. Wild runner is up and good off the window. That's a tough one. That snaps a 15-0 Colorado State Ram run, 25-11. CSU with the advantage. They have it in the front court. Here's Williams, top of the key. Drives inside the paint, jump stop, kicks out to Morton. Trying to get it inside to Crocker-Johnson, spins down the lane. Floater by Morton is up, hit every part of the rim, missed it. Rebound tipped out to Bowen Bourne. Bourne get a drive. Got inside on Keene. Kick to Clifford down the lane. Lays it up and in with the contact. And one for Neat Clifford.
And what a cut from Clifford to bail out Bowen Bourne, who leaves his feet. And I didn't even see Clifford come streaking down the lane. And how in the world are you that athletic to not only jump, 30 inches off the ground to corral that pass, but then to finish through the contact as well?
Bourne the rebound and the assist on that. And it sends Clifford to the free throw line. Neek, after a slow start, starting to get it ramped up. Free throw's good. He has an early 6.
And Tyson Degenhart has still not scored in this ball game. The Rams doing a great job of not letting him be involved.
28-7. Rams with their large lead of the afternoon, sitting at 17. 5:03 to go. defense has been A+ for Colorado State. Keen high on the left side to the point guard. Cardenas top of the key. Dagenhart out to set a screen. Got it on the roll, drives down the lane, turnaround jump hook up and in, and there you go. Tyson Dagenhart on the scoreboard.
Well, and you know he wasn't going to be quiet for too long. This is a guy in that first matchup in Moby. He went for 20 points in the second half alone. A big reason why the Boise State Broncos get back in that ball game.
Rams have it into the front court. 4:30 to go here in the first half of play. Bourne has it outside. Bourne drives on Dagenhart. Kick to the corner. We get a whistle first. Foul on Carmichael on the drive from Bowen Bourne. That'll be the 16th foul against Boise State, so no free throws yet for the Rams. Colorado State will throw it in sideline left. 4:27 left in the first, 28-13. Rams with the lead. Broncos scored the first 6 points of this contest. Rams scoreless for their first 5, but they have since come alive. On the inbounds, got it to Bemba, the big man. Sends it to Mortenheim right. Got it to Clifford on the right baseline. Wants to go to work on Meadow. Drives him left. Double team comes. Fadeaway 2, baseline, short. But Clifford's mid-range game has not been there yet. Front court, here comes Keene for Boise State. Got it to Meadow on the left wing. Top of the key, Ogbo. Right side, Cardenas off an Ogbo screen. Goes to the foul line. Jump stop, leans in. Short there, rebound Clifford. Nick pulling down his second.
And good job not allowing Cardenas to find a body, because that's all he's doing when he's getting in there trying to score is he's just looking for contact.
Rams have it in the front court. Inside 4 minutes left in the first. Media timeout, next whistle. Clifford, top of the key, kicks to the corner, baseline, spinning. Morton ran into a double team, sends it out to Clifford. Corner 3, short, air ball. Looked like he might have got fouled. There was no whistle. Forecourt, here come the Broncos. Cardenas holds up high left. Ogbo, right wing, top of the key, Cardenas swings it to Meadow on the left wing. Back up top, it goes to Cardenas. Down low, Dagenhart on the inside, scoops it up and in, and Dagenhart has back-to-back buckets. And a timeout for Nico Medved.
Yeah, that's a good timeout. Dagenhart's getting going here a little bit, and frustrated is Nick Clifford because Dagenhart kind of gets him up high, I think, on the face. Initially stops and looks at the ref, and at that exact moment is when that ball comes down in low, and at that point, Dagenhart too low, too good, and you're not going to be able to contest that shot.
All right, we have a timeout, 3:14 to go. We're in the first half. Rams 28, Broncos 15. We're back to Vegas after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
This is Dan Kaplis. I represent seriously injured people. Our firm is the official law firm partner of the CSU Rams, the Denver Nuggets, and the Colorado Avalanche because we have that same ferocious commitment to winning, and we win at a historic level. We accept righteous injury cases on a percentage fee basis. We have offices in Fort Collins, Greeley, Loveland, and the Denver Tech Center. If you need our help, please call 970-785-5000 or hit dankapleslaw.com.
Attention Rams fans, Ironton Distillery is excited to announce our partnership with the Colorado State Rams. Celebrate the thrill of game day with our handcrafted spirits, distilled right here in Colorado. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, with every sip of Ironton, you'll be supporting the green and gold. Ironton Distillery, the preferred whiskey of Colorado State Athletics. Please drink responsibly. Go Rams.
Colorado State basketball here this afternoon is brought to you by FNIC. They're a true partner in helping manage risk and protecting your business. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and official sponsor of CSU. Learn more at FNICgroup.com. Well, Thomas & Mack Center, Las Vegas on a Saturday afternoon. 3:14 to go. First half of play, 28-15. Rams with the lead over the Boise State Broncos. CSU swept the regular season matchups, a win on a near last-second shot from Jalen Lake at Moby Arena, 75-72. And then a 10-point win 8 days ago in Boise for the Rams, behind 36 from Nick Clifford. And so far, so good here for the Rams, but Bowen Bourne's been really, really good.
And we talked about maybe a slow start for both of these teams coming out after a tough semifinal matchup for both teams. And how about this? The Rams' first 4.5 minutes, 2 terrible turnovers, gave up 3 offensive rebounds. But since that point, Rams have given up 0 offensive rebounds and just 1 turnover.
Yeah, certainly has turned it around. Bowen Bourne off the bench to knock down 3 threes here in the contest. That ties the tournament final record for threes made from a bench player. Dwayne Polee the second to 2014 from San Diego State, to that Mike Rose from BYU in 2007 did it for the Cougars.
Well, let's get him that record. You know, put his name in that all bench category, that all Mountain West bench team. He deserves it.
Colorado State, 18 of their 28 have come from the bench.
Unbelievable.
9 from Bourne, 3 from Keyshawn Williams, 6 from Ethan Morton.
You know, usually this time of year, teams shorten up their bench, right? Like they get tight with 6, 7, 8 guy rotations, but you've played this way all year long. All these guys are ready for minutes that they can get, and so you see it. They're thriving here because they're experienced with it.
Out front, here's Kyan Evans. Evans working against Cardenas. Oh, threw it away. My gosh. In the front court, 2-on-2, led by Meadow. Drives right, spins in the lane, lays it up and in. And it's 28-17. That's just a poor executed play for Kyan Evans. I mean, you got to be stronger with the ball than that. Evans high on the right side for Colorado State. 2:42 to go. Want to close this first half strong. Broncos on a 6-0 run here. Jalen Lake down the lane. Floater up and in. And that answers that.
And that is a tough shot of fading towards the baseline. One-footed runner. A timely bucket from Jalen.
Here comes Dagenhart into the front court. Has it on the left wing. Wants to back down on Crocker Johnson. Clifford digging in there. Kicks out to Meadow. Top of the key, Cardenas. Right side, Keene. He'll throw it out of bounds. Boy, the rotations for the Rams defensively, superb.
And you're taking my job analyzing that because the rotations were great. A help down on Dagenhart. Then you had Jalen kind of help over till Neek could recover. And then you force Keene into a really bad entry pass that he just wasn't ready to make.
30-17, Colorado State with the lead here. And a kick basketball into the front court. Boy, Cardenas really trying to give Evans the business here. And Cardenas, an aggressive player, and he's a guy who's really handsy. I mean, if you were going to call by the letter of the law, he would have about 15 fouls every game. Rams trying to throw it in, get it into Crocker Johnson, hands off to Evans. But obviously that's not how the game's called, nor should it be. Crocker Johnson, top of the key, steps into a 3, in and out. Rebound, Bemba tried to tip it, but he went over the back of Ogbo. And that'll be the personal on Rashawn Bemba. Easy call there. And the 18th foul against the Rams at down to the other end of the court. And free throws coming up for Boise State here at the 155 mark.
Well, I guess the lucky part is you're putting Ogbo to the line, but certainly the Rams got to be careful here. Another last 2 minutes, they're going to be in the bonus. So offensive rebound fouls like that are really going to come back to bite you, as Boise State offensively has not had a lot of good things happening.
So Ogbo going to go to the free throw line. Again, coming off that career game in the semifinals against New Mexico. One in the bonus and swishes the first one up and through. Hasn't gone to the line a ton this year, but when he's gone there, he's been good, 77%. One more coming for the big man. Goes 6'8", 235. He is an absolute load. Second free throw swished it in. And he gets them both. 30-19. Ram lead sitting at 11. CSU into the forecourt. Inside 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. Nate Clifford has it up between the rings. R.J. Keene on him. Drives him right in the paint. Spins baseline. Still looking to kick out. Top of the key here to Lake. Morton angle left. Looking to get in the paint to Crocker Johnson. Drives inside. Nothing going. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lake. Drives in. Spins. Fadeaway 2 is up and bounces around. Missed it. Tipped by Clifford. No good. And then ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Bronco basketball. Boy, hung on the rim. 3-4 bounces, but would not fall down.
And it was that last bounce where Nick Clifford was just untimely with his jump. Timed it just a little wrong, and it hits the front of the rim right as he's trying to tip it in. Pretty good defensive possession from the Boise State Broncos.
30-19. Ram lead sitting at 11. Broncos would love to get this down to single digits at halftime. 70 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Dagenhart on the left baseline spinning. Got shut down by Morton, kicked all the way through. Keene for 3, good. R.J. Keene, an awful shooter, makes just his 7th three-point make of the year.
And gives this Boise State team a lot of momentum. You see their bench starting to get involved a little bit.
30-22. Colorado State lead down to 8. It's been as high as 17. Rams would love a bucket. Boy, Cardenas holding Evans in the front court. No call. Here's Lake, steps into a triple. Air ball. Out of bounds. Bronco basketball, 33.5 seconds to go here in the first half of play.
And I'm not so sure you go back to that bench real quick. I mean, you don't have a lot of good going right now. Kyan Evans, you hate to say it, is having a tough go here in the first half. Why not give Bowen Bourne some more minutes?
About 3.5 second differential shot in the game clock here. 30-22. Rams leading by 8. Broncos a little bit of a run here. Rams scoring drought over 2 minutes. Cardenas across the timeline, standing at the Mountain West Conference logo midcourt. 10 to shoot. 13.5 to go in the half. Lobs to the high post to Degenhardt. Top of the key. 3-try Bowie. Bricked it. Rebound tip for. Came to Clifford. 4 seconds to go. Has it in the forecourt. Clifford drives right. Throws it up. He's fouled at the buzzer. He's going to get free throws. He was aggressive. Got it with 4.5 seconds to go. Adam. And he turned on the Jets.
Well, and he has the wherewithal to quickly look at the shot clock. Saw he had 3 seconds because I think he was about ready to throw up a half-court heave, but knows as good as anybody in the open floor, just getting through 3 defenders and all the way to the front of the rim, and certainly got hit on the head.
He certainly did. They're looking to see if he got hit on the head before the buzzer, and he did. We just got to look at the replay. It came with 0.2 seconds to go. Clearly got hit in the head. So this should be free throws for Nick Clifford with 0.2 seconds to go.
Yeah, and they're telling the TV they're going to get 2 free throws here. So 0.2 seconds on the shot clock. Nick Clifford going to save the Rams here from a 2.5-minute scoring drought to finish this half.
30-22. And Clifford to the free throw line. He'll get a pair. Tough shooting afternoon for Nick. 2 of 9 from the floor. Free throw is up and he swishes it through. That snaps that 2.5-minute scoring drought. One more can give the Rams the 10-point lead at the intermission. Clifford eyes and fires. Swish. And Boise State with 0.2, they're going to throw it in, and I doubt if they'll even attempt a shot. They will not. And the Rams steal a couple of points right at the end of halftime.
Well, you feel a little better at it being 10 instead of 8, certainly, but what a run from the Boise State Broncos there the last 5 minutes. They look dead in the water, and the Rams, all of a sudden, they got a dogfight.
All right, we're at halftime. Mountain West Conference Championship game here from Las Vegas. CSU 32, Boise State 22. The Peterson Toyota halftime show comes up next on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Rams fans, the time is now. Your Colorado State Rams are on the path to the pack. And to take the next step, we need you. Join the Green and Gold Guard, the official NIL collective for CSU fans. Your support directly empowers our athletes to compete at the highest level, both on and off the field. The competition is fierce, and our moment is here. Together, we can make sure the Rams rise to the top. Join us by visiting theggguard.com, because the path to greatness starts with you.
Dear Rams fans, bring home a winner with Toyota trucks and SUVs. Dominate the field in the tenacious Tacoma. Power through defenders in the rugged Tundra. And lead the drive to victory in the athletic RAV4. Peterson Toyota is a proud partner of the CSU Rams. So all students, alumni, and faculty get employee pricing. Let's go Rams. Toyota, let's go places.
Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. Our Alpine Gardens landscape professionals are ready to spring into action to create your dream outdoor living space. We have handled everything from design and installation to ongoing care and irrigation. Stick with the landscaping professionals you can trust and visit alpinegardens.com to start your quality landscaping journey today. Again, that's alpinegardens.com.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
On the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the Rams Halftime Show, presented by Peterson Toyota in Fort Collins, a proud partner of the Colorado State Rams. This is the Rams Halftime Show.
All right, welcome back here at Halftime Show as 20 minutes are in the books here at the Mountain West Conference Championship game at Colorado State. They hold a 32-22 lead over the Boise State Broncos. Brian Roth, Adam Nikon back with you here courtside. And boy, this thing got off to a rough start, Adam. The CSU didn't score a single point in the first 5 minutes of the game. They were down 6-0. You think to yourself, well, is this just when the other shoe drops? I mean, the Rams have won 9 straight. They've been so good. They played a great game last night, shaky down the stretch. Was there a hangover, a carryover effect? But, boy, there wasn't, as Colorado State exploded on a 15-0 run later on in the first half.
Well, maybe there was a little hangover for those starters, but certainly the bench was ready to go and give us everything we needed. We needed points, and boy, did we get it in a hurry. Bowen Bourne goes absolutely crazy. 3 of 3 from the floor, but to me, he has a good assist, and then he's D'ing up Cardenas better than anybody has all night long. So to me, I think he's earned himself a lot more minutes, especially if Kyan Evans is going to continue to struggle and look a little shaky handling the ball.
Yeah, Kyan Evans has struggled here. The bench has been outstanding so far for Colorado State. 18 points for the Rams off the bench. That's 18 of 32. And look, it's not like the Rams get a ton of production off the bench. There have been games this year where they have got great production, but that hasn't been a consistent mark.
Well, and Ethan Morton came in as well as Bowen Bourne, giving us some great minutes attacking because Boise State sitting 10, 12 feet off of Ethan Morton. Every time he catches the ball, he's dribbling it right to the front of the rim, and he's not thinking about things. He's going up knowing that I'm going to go and score right through you. A guy who only averages 3.5 points has 6 in the first half.
Yeah, again, he has 6. Bourne with the 9 and 3 for Keyshawn Williams that come off the bench. Knocked out a 3. Keyshawn's been aggressive, trying to find driving lanes as well. But how about the Ram defense holding Boise State to 33% shooting in that first half?
And holding Dagenhart to just 4 points. He gets 3 rebounds. He got 4 points late in that first half at the end of the sequence, about 3 minutes to go. So, yeah, he's going to get loose. You know he's going to be fired up coming out of this half, especially in that second match or that first matchup in Moby where he goes for 20 points in the second half. So Rams got to be ready for him to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, he had 27 for the contest there, and that was the game in which they came from 17 points back. That was with 12 minutes to go. They came 17 points back. Meanwhile, they trailed by 17 here in this game. Obviously, plenty more time, but they were down 28-11. And, of course, the Rams got a 10-point win at Boise. So CSU has held double-figure leads on Boise State in all 3 games, Adam. Broncos have yet to do that against the Rams.
It is, and they're kind of buying themselves some time, too, because Nick Clifford just 2 of 8 from the floor. He does have 8 points, 4 rebounds, but really a lackluster start for him in the first half from a guy we've seen over the last couple of weeks or so.
Yep, indeed. Nick Clifford has been on fire. And a slow start to this one, 2 of 8 for the 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and does have 2 turnovers. We are at halftime here from Vegas Mountain West Conference Championship game. Rams 32, Boise State Broncos 22. We're back after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies has been a proud partner of Colorado State University athletics since 1969. With over 55 years of providing specialized orthopedic care to the Northern Colorado region and beyond, OCR is the largest privately owned orthopedic and spine group along the Front Range. From joint pain to sports injuries, our experienced specialists provide personalized care to help you get back to doing what you love. Visit orthohealth.com to start your journey to recovery today. OCR, the specialists in the medicine of motion.
Dear Rams fans, bring home a winner with Toyota trucks and SUVs. Dominate the field in the tenacious Tacoma. Power through defenders in the rugged tundra, and lead the drive to victory in the athletic RAV4. Peterson Toyota is a proud partner of the CSU Rams. So all students, alumni, and faculty get employee pricing. Let's go Rams. Toyota, let's go places.
Colorado State teams and traditions are legendary. Our team at Strategic Wealth Designers are proud to be a partner of CSU Athletics. What an honor to be working together. When you're ready to discuss your financial future, call the team, the Rams Trust. We look forward to creating your winning strategy for retirement. Visit us at swdgroup.com today and go Rams.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. To get started, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
On the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, this is the College Scoreboard.
All right, we welcome you back here to the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. Mountain West Conference Championship game, and Colorado State, they have the lead here at halftime, 32-22 over Boise State. Let's take a look at scores around the nation. Big 12 Conference Championship game from Kansas City, Houston, and Arizona. The Wildcats have the halftime lead, 33-28 over the Houston Cougars. Meanwhile, in the Big East, 5:48 to go in the first half of play. It's St. John's and Creighton. The Blue Jays up 22-18 over St. John's. That game in Madison Square Garden. Meanwhile, out in the Big Ten, the championship game is set. Wisconsin behind 32 from the former Ram John Tajay. They beat Michigan State 77-74. And then it was Michigan over Maryland 81-80. So it'll be Wisconsin and Michigan coming up in the Big Ten championship game. And then in the SEC, Tennessee knocks off the top seed Auburn 70-66. And it was Florida all over Alabama 104-82. Gators and the Vols coming up tomorrow for the SEC championship. Here in the Mountain West Conference Championship, Boise State, Colorado State. The Rams hold the 10-point halftime lead, 32-22. Take another timeout on the Peterson Toyota halftime show. When we come back, halftime stats, the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
I have big news. You can now brush and floss at the same time with Waterpik Sonic Fusion, the world's first flossing toothbrush. Sonic Fusion combines the power of a sonic toothbrush with the proven effectiveness of a Waterpik water flosser. Brushing alone only gets the surface. Waterpik Sonic Fusion cleans deep between teeth and below the gum line. Best of all, it's clinically proven up to twice as effective as regular brushing and flossing. To learn more, go online or ask your dental professional about Waterpik Sonic Fusion.
Being game day ready means bringing the die-hard passion. All in, all the time. And now, you can show them you're proud to be a CSU Ram everywhere you go with the CSU Visa Debit Card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your CSU Rams every time you pay. The CSU Visa Debit Card, only at FMBO, an official bank of CSU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/CSU. Member FDIC.
At Dog Training Elite, we believe every dog deserves a well-trained life. Dog Training Elite's programs will meet your specific needs. From obedience to personal protection, from service dog training to socialization, we make training your furry friend easy. We come to your home and include all equipment and group classes. Schedule your free consultation at dogtrainingelite.com or call or text us at 720-986-4DOG. Dog Training Elite, the last dog trainer you'll ever need.
Attention Rams fans, Ironton Distillery is excited to announce our partnership with the Colorado State Rams. Celebrate the thrill of game day with our handcrafted spirits, distilled right here in Colorado. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, with every sip of Ironton, you'll be supporting the green and gold. Ironton Distillery, the preferred whiskey of Colorado State Athletics. Please drink responsibly. Go Rams.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Colorado State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
All right, let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by Ford, home to the cars, trucks, and SUVs that are built for America and built Ford proud. 32-22, Rams by 10 over the Broncos of Boise State here at halftime. Colorado State shoots just 36% in the first half. They were 10 of 28 from the floor, 6 of 12 from deep, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Boise State, they struggled as well. 8 of 24 from the field, 33%, 2 of 10 from deep, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounding edge, Colorado State. They've been great on the board so far. Got to keep that going. 19 rebounds for the Rams, 16 rebounds against Boise State. Broncos led the Mountain West top 25 team in rebounding margin here this season. Colorado State has turned it over 4 times. It's led to 8 points for Boise State. Meanwhile, 5 turnovers for the Broncos, leading to 4 points for CSU. Individual numbers for Boise State, led by a pair of players with 5, Pearson Carmichael and Andrew Meadow. Meanwhile, for the Rams, 9 for Bowen Bourne off the bench. He's knocked down 3 rebounds, 8 for Neat Clifford, 6 for Ethan Morton off the bench, 5 for Jalen Lake, 3 for Keyshawn Williams, and then 1 point for Rashawn Bemba. 32-22, Rams by 10. 20 minutes still yet to come here in Las Vegas. Back after this, the second half of the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Attention CSU fans, are you ready to secure your retirement with the team the Rams trust? Our seasoned team of financial professionals at Lord & Richards has been trusted by the Rams for their financial game plan. When you're ready to join the winning team, we'll craft a retirement strategy that suits your goals. Call us today at 720-214-6801. Lord & Richards, your winning play for a secure retirement.
Dear Rams fans, bring home a winner with Toyota trucks and SUVs. Dominate the field in the tenacious Tacoma. Power through defenders in the rugged Tundra. And lead the drive to victory in the athletic RAV4. Peterson Toyota is a proud partner of the CSU Rams. So all students, alumni, and faculty get employee pricing. Let's go Rams. Toyota, let's go places.
I have big news. You can now brush and floss at the same time with Waterpik Sonic Fusion, the world's first flossing toothbrush. Sonic Fusion combines the power of a sonic toothbrush with the proven effectiveness of a Waterpik water flosser. Brushing alone only gets the surface. Waterpik Sonic Fusion cleans deep between teeth and below the gum line. Best of all, it's clinically proven up to twice as effective as regular brushing and flossing. To learn more, go online or ask your dental professional about Waterpik Sonic Fusion.
Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies has been a proud partner of Colorado State University athletics since 1969. With over 55 years of providing specialized orthopedic care to the Northern Colorado region and beyond, OCR is the largest privately owned orthopedic and spine group along the Front Range. From joint pain to sports injuries, our experienced specialists provide personalized care to help you get back to doing what you love. Visit orthohealth.com to start your journey to recovery today. OCR, the specialists in the medicine of motion.
All right, Thomas & Mack Center is the site here for this one. Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game. 20 minutes left of regulation, 32-22. Colorado State with the advantage over Boise State. Back courtside with Adam Nygaard. I'm Brian Roth. Trey Lovato back at Learfield. Master control. Boy, the Rams got to keep the defensive intensity up. Got to continue to hit the glass. Those have been the two big keys.
You're 20 minutes away from a Mountain West Conference Championship and the NCAA tournament. What are you willing to do for that?
Rams will get the opening possession of the second half. And Boise State really coming out, picking up the defensive intensity. Top of the key, Nick Clifford has it to Crocker Johnson on the right side. Got it to Bemba, spins baseline, inside, reverse layup up. Oh, he missed it. It slipped out of his hands going up. That's too bad. Rebound to Carmichael. Broncos into the forecourt. Top of the key, it's Degenhart. Fires a three. Good.
And that's what you don't want. You miss a layup, and then you get one of the guys who really had a slow start in the first half, gets first bucket for the Broncos.
32-27. Lead is 7 for Colorado. 32-25, rather. There's Nick Clifford trying to answer ahead of the key. Missed it. And the rebound to Boise State. We got an injured player. Meadow went hard to the floor.
And, of course, Vern asked him if he's okay, and he goes, I got hit in the head. And so now they want to go look at that. But you remember Meadow now, he's got a reputation for running through screens pretty aggressively and egregious. So I don't know if that's just him trying to have a little gamesmanship to him, but I don't know. It's just a good hard screen.
Now they're not showing us the replay here in venue, so they are going to go look at this. Meadow went to the floor and then got up. Yeah, Vern Harris made sure he's okay, and then he said something to him, and Vern immediately said, hey, we're going to go look at this. I mean, isn't that something the officials would see with their own eyes
right.
to see, hey,
yes.
do we need to look at this or not? All right, stops clock with 19:12 to go here in the second half of play. 32-25, Rams leading over Boise State. Boy, a missed layup and then a missed three from Nick Clifford. It was a great look straight away. And then a three from Degenhart. This thing was 17 back at the 5:09 mark of the first half, and all of a sudden it's down to 7. And now the trio of officials all getting together. And we await the call from Vern Harris. Yeah, there's no call. And should we charge Boise State with the timeout on that?
Well, and why doesn't Meadow have to come out of the game? He's still in the game. Okay, maybe he's got a slight concussion. Let's put him in the black tent for a second. Maybe cool
he's going
him
out of the
off.
game. So Meadow is out of the game. R.J. Keene checks it for him. Into the front court, here's Cardenas. Has the top of the key. Cardenas got it to Degenhart down the lane. Runners up and good. Degenhart 5 out of halftime, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a guy that lifts the spirits of everybody on his team. So something you got to watch here, and the Rams may need to start doubling.
Jalen Lake drives, got it inside to Clifford. He was fouled. They couldn't finish, but Clifford's going to go to the free throw line. Leon Rice complaining again from that Boise State bench.
It's interesting. They're going to give that foul to Keene, but Keene wasn't even near him. It was Carmichael or it was Degenhart.
Keene picking up his first personal foul. Free throw by Nick Clifford's up and good. Nick with 9.
That's a great way to settle this crowd down, though. Get yourself downhill going towards the rim and then get yourself to the free throw line. We talk about Nick Clifford just 2 of 9 from the field right now.
Second free throw for Clifford's up, and it's good. He gets them both. Colorado State gets their first points of the second half. 34-27. Rams up by 7. Just out of the gates here in half number 2. Cardenas in the forecourt. High on the right side to Carmichael. Top of the key to Stanley. Now to Cardenas, the point guard, high left. Carmichael again touches it. Top of the key. Drives left. Goes baseline. Cut off by Evans. Now wants to back his way down. And Evans just got chucked. Whistle foul. It's a charge. Leon Rice is calling for a flop. But they got the call in the first half with Cardenas against Clifford.
It's the exact same play. And Evans gives him probably a little more as he tries bodying him up with that first bump. And again, you just bait him right into it. How about that? Kyan Evans early in the season would have just walled up. But now, as he's evolved and got better, selling that call and get the turnover.
Rams with the basketball into the front court. Kyan Evans drives left to the lane. Got shut down there. Peels back out. Jalen Lake on the right side for CSU. Carmichael on him. Rams get it to Crocker Johnson. Wants to back down. Kicks out. Back to Crocker Johnson. Wide open 3. Right corner. Swish. Jalen Crocker Johnson from deep.
And you love that patience because he knows that Cardenas is trying to take that charge like he did in the first half, but then he gives it up and just finds himself wide open in the corner.
37-27, Rams with the advantage. Left wing, it's Keene outside the arc. Top of the key, Cardenas. Cardenas drives into the paint, kicks out to nobody. Out of bounds, he left his feet and had nowhere to go.
And I think some Boise State Broncos fans are saying, why don't you just shoot the layup, as Nick Clifford was super late in help side. But we'll take it there. An errant pass from Cardenas.
17:35 to go here in the second half of play. Rams in the front court attacking the basket to our left. Crocker Johnson had the key. Heat check three on target.
And how about our role players stepping up in a big way here in a championship ball game?
Back-to-back threes for Crocker Johnson. 40-27. Rams get the lead up to 13. Meadow top of the key. Cardenas high right. Dagenhart on the angle left. Bounce pass in the paint to Stanley. Backing down there on Bemba to his right. Jump hooked up. Missed it badly. Rebound Clifford.
And the physicality from Bemba absolutely is bothering Stanley down low. How ugly of a jump hook was that? Tried to bank it.
Bemba top of the key. Hands off to Lake. Lake drives right down the lane. Scoops it up. Oh, he missed the layup. Rebound to Stanley. I don't know if he got caught between a little floater and a finger roll, Adam.
I think he was surprised he was that wide open, too, coming down the middle of the lane.
Dagenhart has it left of the lane for the Broncos. 16:31 to go in the second. Backing down here on Crocker Johnson. Goes up with a shot. Missed it short. Great defense. Rams running. They don't have the numbers, but here's Evans anyway. Crosses over. Spin in the lane. Get it back out. Here's Evans. Angle left. Has a good look. That's a three. Bangs it in. Rings the bell for the first time this afternoon. 43-37, an 11-0 spurt for the green and gold.
And it's just them getting the starters some time, some borrowed time, and Crocker Johnson setting the table with 2 straight threes. And then how about that? You go under a screen on one of the hottest shooters in the conference, finally steps in and knocks one down.
The Rams are heating up from downtown. They've made 9 threes here this afternoon. We have a timeout. 16:11 to go. We're in the second. Rams 43, Broncos 27 on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It all starts with a handshake, but at FNIC, it's just the first of many. Their advisors build relationships, get to know your business, and help protect what's important to you, your family, and your employees. Commercial insurance, personal insurance, employee benefits, surety bonds, farm and crop insurance. FNIC has the solutions and guidance to help you manage risk. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and official sponsor of CSU. Connect with an agent today at FNICgroup.com.
Hey, Rams fans, tired of pain holding you back from enjoying Northern Colorado's great outdoors? Elevate Chiropractic is here for you, proudly serving CSU Rams athletes and staff. At Elevate Chiropractic, we keep it simple, state-of-the-art, nervous system-based care that's affordable and convenient. Right now, Rams fans get an exclusive $49 introductory special. Call 970-624-0424 or visit elevatetolife.com to claim your special today. Elevate Chiropractic, where Rams go to feel their best.
At 16:11 to go, we're in the second half of play. An 11-0 spurt for Colorado State. Right after Boise State, it cut the lead to 5. Rams have pushed it up to 16, 43-27. Again, 16:11 to go in the second half of play. Rams basketball brought to you by Canvas Credit Union. At Canvas, it's about more than banking. It's about you and your goals. You can join the official credit union of CSU by visiting their Canvas branch of the Lowry Student Center, campus at Colorado State University, or you can visit canvas.org/CSU. Ryan Roth alongside Adam Nygaard. What an answer from Nico Medved's team.
And Crocker Johnson in particular had a tough first half and started 0 of 2 from deep, but I love what he did there. He got the post up on the smaller Cardenas. He bumps him once and doesn't give him that opportunity to take that charge. And the miscommunication and deception from Crocker Johnson, who passes it quickly away and then spots up in the corner. Nobody guarding him, knocks down his first 3, and then, like you said, a heat check at the top of the key. What a spark and what an answer from the Rams.
Rams, as we mentioned, with the 9 3-pointers made. It's the most in the Mountain West Conference Tournament final since Utah State had 9 back in 2020. You remember that 2020 game, and that was literally days before the pandemic started. And because of the big construction convention here, the Mountain West had to move up their conference tournament a week ahead. And it was Sam Merrill that hit the game-winning 3 as the clock wound down at buzzer beater over San Diego State. The San Diego State team, Adam, that was 30-2 that year.
It's Sam Merrill still balling it. Big role for the Cavs this year in the NBA.
Here's Bowie, right wing. He's going to try to answer with a 3, and he does. Boy, off the bench. There's Julian Bowie. Boy, the freshman's giving them a spark.
That's a huge shot, too, considering the circumstances.
Here's Nick Clifford high on the right side. Clifford with Meadow on him. Top of the key to Evans. Evans hands off to Crocker Johnson. Clifford catches high on the left side. Meadow on him. They have Cardenas on Crocker Johnson. Back to Clifford, steps into a 3, airborne, good. The answer from Nick Clifford.
And how about the view we had? I knew that one was in when it came off the fingertips. Great pass from Crocker Johnson. A great job of just getting that switch and working Cardenas down and making that defense commit.
46-30, Colorado State now with 10 threes in the game. Cardenas head of the key. Cardenas right side, throws it out of bounds. He tried to find a cutter on the baseline. He was looking for Emmanuel Ogbo, but the bounce pass that didn't have enough purchase on it did not get up high to the big man, and it sails out of bounds. All right, yet another media timeout here. 15:04 to go. We're in the second. Rams with a 46-30 lead over the Broncos. You're listening to the 2025 Mountain West Conference Basketball Championship game from Vegas. Back after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Being game day ready means bringing the diehard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show them you're proud to be a CSU Ram everywhere you go with the CSU Visa debit card. Free with FMVO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your CSU Rams every time you pay. The CSU Visa debit card only at FMVO, an official bank of CSU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmvo.com/CSU. Member FDIC.
Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. Our Alpine Gardens landscape professionals are ready to spring into action to create your dream outdoor living space. We have handled everything from design and installation to ongoing care and irrigation. Stick with the landscaping professionals you can trust and visit alpinegardens.com to start your quality landscaping journey today. Again, that's alpinegardens.com.
Hey, Ram fans, you can gear up, game on, and give it up for your CSU Rams every time you pay with your free CSU Visa debit cards, only available with free checking from FNBO, an official bank of CSU Athletics. Get your free CSU Visa debit card today at fnbo.com/CSU, member FDIC. Well, Colorado State has knocked down 4 threes here in the second half. A 14-3 run here by the Rams. A little bit more separation from the Broncos. 15:04 to go. 46-30. Colorado State back up by 16. And boy, Nick Clifford finally starting to get going, knocking down just his 3rd field goal a moment ago there, Adam.
Well, and it was nice to see, again, you've got to take advantage of that switch. Whenever Cardenas gets on a big, just take him to the low block. You don't have to go and score necessarily, but you get the double team. You have to commit with the help side. And you see there, Nick Clifford just hanging out on the same side. As soon as Meadow left him, he's spotting up. And how deadly of a shooter has he been over the last 4 weeks, but not in particular when he's got his feet set. He's about 3 to 10% better a shooter.
So the Rams will go to their bench here in the second half. Morton checks in, Bowen Bourne, and Nikola Joppa, the big man. Again, Bourne was the storyline in the first half off the bench, and he made 3 threes for CSU. And he scored the first points of the game for the Rams, which that never happened, usually for a bench player to come in and score the team's first points. But that's because CSU went scoreless for the first 5 minutes of this game.
And what an important 4 minutes this is going to be here. You want to let Boise State come back in this game, or do you want to extend and completely blow this one away?
Ram basketball after the Boise State turnover. Kyan Evans going to work it into front court. And the Rams go in their offense. Nick Clifford catches up between the rings. Chop at the high post. Evans top of the key. Back to Clifford on the angle right. Trying to get into Chop and can't do it. Here's Bourne, left wing. Hoists another three. That one rims away. No good. Rebound. Morton got it. Morton wants to drive into the paint. Back out it goes. Here's Chop. Oh, the big man to fire the three. In and out. And the rebound to Boise State. Joppa has knocked down a three here this season. He's a pretty good shooter for a big man. Degenhardt into the paint, lays it up, missed it, whistle foul. Put his head down and got to the rim.
Yeah, and that's too bad because that one goes in and out for Joppa, and then right back at you is Tyson Degenhardt, guy who really got off here quickly in the start of this second half, a quick 5 points, and now making a steady diet of that low post work.
So Tyson Degenhardt to the free throw line, the first team all-conference selection, an all-time leading scorer in Boise State history, misses the first free throw, 79% free throw shooter. Degenhardt had 22 points in 37 minutes in that upset win over the top seed New Mexico last night in the first semifinal on this court. One more for Degenhardt, airborne and good. He split the pair. 46-31, Colorado State with the advantage in the basketball. 14:23 to go. Kyan Evans has in the front court, working against Cardenas. The Clifford head of the key. Back to Evans on the angle left. Skip past to Morton on the right side. Now top of the key, it goes to Bowen Bourne. Bourne wants to drive, kicked out to Morton. He penetrates, cuts in the lane, lays it up, missed it, whistle foul. But I'll tell you what, Ethan Morton at 6'7", an elite defender for the Rams. Not a great offensive player, but his explosion on drives today, Adam, has been key.
I just don't think Boise State was ready for it. They just don't expect a guy that they're not guarding for him to be that offensive threat that he has been in this game, and continuing to just take advantage of a team that refuses to guard him.
And the first free throw by Ethan Morton is up and through. 47-31 CSU. Ethan Morton has been outstanding off the bench today. 7 points, 3 rebounds. Second free throw halfway down and popped back out. Boise State with the basketball, left to right in the front court. Ogbo, the hero of their game last night, has the ball in the angle right with Chapa on him. Hands off to Cardenas, the point guard, top of the key. Wants to work off an Ogbo screen. Refuses it, now drives left. Got left down the lane, spinning on Bourne. Lift fake, nowhere to go. Degenhardt out front. Here's Degenhardt, jab step, cuts inside the arc, steps in, lays it up, missed it. Rebound Morton. And then a foul on Keene.
And Keene's got a right to be a little frustrated there as Ethan Morton, he rips that ball down, but he brings it right to his chest like a football. That's an easy tie-up and certainly a case to be heard for the Boise State Broncos.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Morton pulls that down. Then Keene was right there and just stuck his hands in. He got 2 hands on the ball. That's a tough call for the Broncos. You're right.
And the possession would have stayed with the Broncos, too, had they let that one go.
13:30 to go here in the second half of play. Ram basketball. CSU with a 16-point lead. Nate Clifford going to dribble it across the timeline. First team all-conference selection. Clifford high on the left. Drive, spins, got down the lane. Reverse layup. Good! The deuce and the abuse for Nate Clifford.
And how about that? He actually loses the ball on his way to the rim on that spin move, but someone able to corral that. And then with Ogbo coming over, giving him the business, Nate Clifford, nice English off the glass.
Clifford starting to come alive here in the second half of play. He has 15. Fires a free throw, swish. Make it 16 for Clifford, and the Rams have their large lead of the night. It's sitting at 19. Into the front court. Here comes Degenhardt, right wing. Keene fakes the three, baseline drive. Got shut down now. Bowie, top of the key. He'll fire the three. Missed it short. Keene to rebound. And Keene going to go back up with it. No, he kicks out. Meadow, corner three. Short. Rebound weak side. Came to Ogbo. Kicks out. Bowie for three. Missed it. Rebound. Tip 4. Came to CSU. 3 straight misses from 3. Rams in the front court. Here's Bowen Bourne going to hold it up for CSU. High on the left side, top of the key to Williams. Hands off to Clifford, top of the key now to Bourne. Bounce pass high post Joppa. Hands to Bourne on the angle right. Bowen spinning, backing away. Got it to Joppa, low block. Moves inside, lip fake, got hammered. Whistle, foul. Nicola Joppa, the big man, has earned a couple of free throws.
And what I love about him is he sets a hard screen knowing he's going to get the switch, and then he just rolls right to the front of the rim. And Meadows a strong guy, but Joppa just refuses to not get to his spot. And there, you love Bowen Bourne finding the big man and rewarding him for the hard work.
So Nicola Joppa to the free throw line here. Big man fires the first one, gets it to go. Joppa, 6'11", sophomore. Transfer from Long Island. And again, it's been an up and down year for Joppa. 20th game of the year. He's found himself in the starting lineup. In fact, that was against Boise State when Bemba couldn't play. And opened up the game with a couple of dunks.
That was so big. And the guy really earned his time after that CU game. What do you play? 4 minutes at the end of that CU game, have 4 points, 6 rebounds, and made a believer out of me. And then finally, this coaching staff says, hey, we need a little something different inside with Bemba and the injuries that he was dealing with.
Yeah, that was a CU game where the Rams didn't show a ton of fight. And Joppa came into the final minutes, and he did show fight. Rams have this thing up to 21. 52-31 CSU with the advantage. Bowie top of the key. Keene on the right side. Ogbo headed the key. Rams aren't going to guard him. Back to Bowie. Left wing. Hands to Meadow. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Meadow. Puts the ball on the deck. Keene top of the key. Deep three. Good. Keene. We mentioned he's not a great three-point shooter. It's his second made three of the game.
And really a huge bucket for the Broncos, who are on the ropes right now.
52-34 inside 12 to go in the contest. Joppa to Morton, angle left. Here's Evans top of the key. Evans backs away to the three-point arc. Got it to Keyshawn Williams right side. Joppa left to the lane, back to Williams, 6 to shoot. Williams steps into a three. Good! Keyshawn Williams with a big-time answer.
Let's go. What a tough shot off the dribble.
Rams continue to come at Boise State with shots. 3 try. Keene misses the mark. He checked for him. Rebound to CSU. Rams will slow it down with 11:05 to go. 55-34 Colorado State. High on the left side, it's Ethan Morton directing traffic. Clifford on the bench for the Rams here. Hands off to Keyshawn Williams. Has it top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. Got to go. Williams crossing over. Steps back. Hoists up a 3. Not this time. The rebound to Ogbo. Boise State left to right in the front court. 10:35 to go in the second half. Lob down low. Looking for Degenhardt. Ball was tipped away. Morton got a piece of it. Lake comes up with a loose basketball.
My goodness. Ethan Morton has been a monster on both ends of the floor for the Rams today.
Rams bring it in the front court. Nico Medved says timeout. Let's slow this thing down. 10:25 to go. We're in the second. Rams leading Boise State 55-34. We have a timeout. We're back to Vegas. Mountain West Conference Basketball Championships right here on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear Rams fans, bring home a winner with Toyota trucks and SUVs. Dominate the field in the tenacious Tacoma. Power through defenders in the rugged Tundra. And lead the drive to victory in the athletic RAV4. Peterson Toyota is a proud partner of the CSU Rams. So all students, alumni, and faculty get employee pricing. Let's go Rams. Toyota, let's go places.
At Dog Training Elite, we believe every dog deserves a well-trained life. Dog Training Elite's programs will meet your specific needs. From obedience to personal protection, from service dog training to socialization, we make training your furry friend easy. We come to your home and include all equipment and group classes. Schedule your free consultation at dogtrainingelite.com or call or text us at 720-986-4DOG. Dog Training Elite, the last dog trainer you'll ever need.
The Colorado State Rams with the Sizable lead here on Boise State. Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game from Vegas. 55-34. Advantage green and gold. Speaking of green and gold, the Green and Gold Guard uplifting Colorado communities as the official NIL collective of Colorado State Athletics. Join the Green and Gold Guard today at the ggguard.com, a proud partner of Colorado State Athletics. Rams led Boise State 32-22 at halftime. Broncos came out a 5-0 spurt at a halftime, made it 32-27, got it within 5. Since then, it's been a 23-7 run for CSU.
And it's just been the barrage of threes here in the second half. The Rams go 6 of 12. They only went 6 of 12 in the first half, so they've already doubled their production, and we still got 10 and a half to go. But to me, the difference was that Crocker Johnson mayhem of threes. It was the corner three, the top three, and then Nick Clifford topped it off with a 3 of his own. And really, the Rams have not looked back, but the effort of Ethan Morton cannot be understated enough as what he has done in this ball game early in the first half and then defensively here in the second half.
Yeah, Ethan Morton, Bowen Bourne, 2 players off the bench that have been really co-MVPs so far tonight. Of course, Nick Clifford, 16 points, 6 rebounds for Clifford. Rams come back out with Clifford, Lake, Evans, Johnson, and Bemba. So CSU with their starting 5 out there. Meanwhile, it's Keene, Carmichael, Stanley, Buchanan, and Cardenas. A couple of the bench players in there for Boise State. Tyson Dagenhart, the first-team all-conference player, to the bench for a breather. Rams set to get it in. They do to Bemba, top of the key. Got it to Lake, high on the left side, into the paint. Jalen Crocker Johnson gets to his left, up with the shot, banked it, missed it, rebound, out of bounds, stays with CSU.
And that you don't see him miss too many shots when he gets to that left-handed hook. Great defense there as you see 3 guys coming down on Crocker Johnson when he spins baseline.
Some banging from Stanley and Bemba. Vern Harris had to step in. Rams on the inbounds, got it to Evans, top of the key. Got it to Lake on the angle left. Lake back to Evans, top of the key. Hands off to Nick Clifford. Clifford, deep 3, straight ahead. Dead center, Nick Clifford. And it's 58-34. He has 19 today. Buchanan backing down. Cardenas head of the key. Back to Buchanan, low block. Wants to go to work on Crocker Johnson. Do his right. Jump hook up and in.
That's a good-looking move. I mean, gets his space, gets right to his spot, and then quickly up with that jump hook before Crocker Johnson can get off the floor.
Here's Evans, top of the key. Drives. Got shut down. Got it to Clifford on the left wing. Baseline drive. Clifford and stepped on the baseline. That's a turnover for Clifford, who tried to slither by a defender who was trying to cut off that baseline.
Yeah, and he bobbles that catch initially as I think he wanted to shoot the 3 as again, they went under another down screen. And man, he's shooting the ball way too good to be doing that.
Top of the key, it's Buchanan for Boise State. 9:15 to go in the second half of play. 58-36 Rams. Stanley wants to launch a 3. Missed it badly. Rebound Buchanan. And he'll throw it out of bounds. He tried to kick out to Carmichael, the shooter, and he just threw it to the scorer's table.
What an effort. I mean, Boise State, other than that first 2 minutes where they get that 5-0 run from Dagenhart, I mean, it's been all Rams here in the second half.
Rams looking to get it in. Comes into Crocker Johnson in the front court. Jalen Crocker Johnson looking for somebody to pass it away to here. And Evans will come back to retrieve it. Inside 9 minutes to go in the second half of play. Evans tried to drive, got cut off. Kicked out to Clifford. High on the left side. Neek drives inside, lays it up with the right hand and in. What a scoop shot for Clifford. He has 21.
And tiptoes through the help into the front of the rim off the glass. My goodness.
Oh, near turnover out front. Cardenas retrieves, though. Step back, launches a 3. Off the heel, rebound Evans. Kyan in the front court. Got it to Clifford. Watch out. Missed the dunk. He was fouled. Oh, boy, Nick Clifford was looking to go top shelf. And he took contact, missed the dunk, but he'll head to the free throw line.
I just think he took off a little far out from the 2 foot. I think if he takes off a 1 there, he might be able to finish that dunk just a little too ambitious there.
And they're going to go review this. I'm not sure why, Adam. So Carmichael was there trying to get back, and he kind of put the right hand on the hip of Clifford to kind of make him lose his balance. I didn't think there was anything there, though. And I don't think you need to go. If that's what they're looking at, what else could they be looking at here?
I think it's got to be an intentional foul or a flagrant because of the way that Nick Clifford just kind of fell to the floor. And then you saw Cardenas come up and make sure he was all right. Like, I didn't mean to, knock you off that hard or anything, but you're right. In live, it just didn't seem like it was that malicious.
Now they're going to go to the monitor and take a look at this. Vern Harris standing over that monitor, but boy, Colorado State, again, coming into this game, having won 9 straight, leading by as many as 28 in the semifinal game against an NCAA 2A team in Utah State last night. Here we are, 8:25 to go in the contest, Mountain West Conference Championship game, Adam, and they're destroying Boise State 60-36. Unbelievable.
And you want to talk about the offense, fine, but defensively, we are locking up right now. You want to talk about last game, holding the team in Utah State to just 37% from the field. Right now, the Broncos, 34% from the field. They have just 36 points, and we've got 8 minutes to go.
All right, we have a timeout, 8:25 to go. Rams by 24 on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
There's only one feeling like rising before the sun and finishing your day after it sets. Like lending a hand to the neighbors who need it. Like finally putting your feet up after all the hours you put in. Our state was forged by passion and determination, and we serve the people behind it. Bank of Colorado. There's only one. Member FDIC.
Alpine Gardens, landscapes handcrafted for life. Our Alpine Gardens landscape professionals are ready to spring into action to create your dream outdoor living space. We have handled everything from design and installation to ongoing care and irrigation. Stick with the landscaping professionals you can trust and visit alpinegardens.com to start your quality landscaping journey today. Again, that's alpinegardens.com.
So as we bring you back here to Las Vegas, they look to the monitor, and it turns out it's just a common foul. They did not upgrade it to flagrant. That's a good call. Didn't see anything there that would upgrade that. 8:25 to go. We're in the second, 60-36 CSU. So Clifford on the missed dunk attempt will get 2 free throws here. Nate will eye and fire the first one halfway down, popped out, no good. So Clifford with one more coming his way. First free throw miss of the contest for Clifford, 6 of 7. Missed 4 free throws last night in that 26-point, 11 rebound, 6 assist game. I mean, Clifford could have had 30 and 11 last night. Second free throw's good. I mean, putting up Joker type numbers.
Well, and to me, his teammates are letting him have a come down to earth game. You know, he's not shooting it so well, just 4 of 12 from the field, or 6 of 13, excuse me. So he certainly got things going, but a slow start as he was 2 of 9 to start this ball game.
Rams back down to the 2-3 zone. Right side, Carmichael 3, missed it short. Rebound, Buchanan came right into his lap, and he lays it up and in. 61-38, CSU leading by 23. Inside, 8 minutes now to go in the second half of play. Bowen Bourne with the rock, brings it in the front court, and promptly hands off to Clifford. 18 in the shot clock. Lake catches right side, back to Clifford, top of the key. Clifford, step back, launches a 3. Not there this time. Rebound, Crocker Johnson battles. Lost it out of bounds. Boise State basketball.
And that might be the toughest shot Nick Clifford has taken in the last 4 or 5 days. I mean, really, it was the first time I've ever seen him really force up a 3 like that. And why not after he knocked down his last one?
7:34 to go. 61-38 Rams. Degenhardt high on the right side. Hand off to Carmichael. Drives right, picked up the bounce. Nowhere to go. Right side to Keene. Keene top of the key to Buchanan. Wants to drive on Bemba. Picked up the bounce. Now Degenhardt. Drives. Got cut off. Here's Cardenas. Step back 3. Tough shot. Air ball. Backboard. Nothing else. And it get a foul against Degenhart, against Crocker Johnson. I mean, look, Adam, this Ram defense, and that is the story. Clifford's been great. The bench has been great, but the defense has been story number one in this contest for Colorado State. This is a really good Boise State offense, and they're resorting to just having to fire up off-balance threes with the shot clock winding down.
It's the fight. It's the fight every single possession, and then when you see the ball go up, all five guys are looking for bodies, and Crocker Johnson in particular has done a great job of being physical with Degenhart and making him frustrated. As you see there, he was trying to get around Crocker Johnson, but rips him with two hands.
At the free throw line, Crocker Johnson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound to Boise State into the front court. 7 minutes to go here in the contest. High right, Carmichael. Top of the key, Buchanan. Corner, Cardenas launches for three. In and out. Rebound. Out of bounds. No, he saved it to Jalen Lake. Rams have it in the front court. 6:48 to go. Crocker Johnson baseline. Goes up with a shot. Lays it up and in. Good one dribble. Power to the rim and finishes.
And he's sprinting the floor so well these last few weeks. It's nice to see him get rewarded for all that hard work he's putting in.
63-38 Rams. Keene, he wants to launch another three. Off the heel, rebound up high to get it out of bounds. It'll be, I think, Ram basketball. No, they'll say Boise State ball.
Back for the Rams, number 0, Clayton Evans. Number 11, Keyshawn Williams.
And the Rams go to their bench. Bourne to the bench. Lake to the bench. Bemba to the bench. Ethan Morton back in. Keyshawn Williams back in. Kyan Evans back in the contest as well. Crocker Johnson, Clifford remain in there. Bronco basketball after the missed shot. Cardenas head to the key. Oh, great pass down low. Degenhart lays it up and in. 63-40. Colorado State by 23. 6:10 to go in the contest. Into the front court for Colorado State. Top of the key, it's Kyan Evans. Evans to Keyshawn Williams out front. Keyshawn high on the left side. Williams standing dribble there. Got it to Clifford in the left wing. Keene on him. Clifford goes baseline. Oh, he threw it away. Loose ball picked up by Keene. Not sure what Neek was looking for there. Into the front court, here comes Boise State. Degenhart high on the left side. 5:39 to go. Launches a three left side. Short. Rebound came to Carmichael. He was fouled as Williams realized that he didn't have position and tried to get in front of Carmichael. And the foul on Keyshawn Williams, his first, just the second team foul on Colorado State here in the second half.
It's just so frustrating as Boise State has got nothing going offensively, and you can tell they're not a team right now. All their heads are down. They're slapping their legs. They're frustrated out there.
Boise State on the inbounds. Came into Degenhart, left side. Fakes the three this time. Not going to shoot it. Top of the key, Cardenas. 10 on the shot clock. Cardenas, round the back dribble, get a whistle foul against Morton on the grab. Third team foul against the Rams. They'll reset the shot clock to 20. .5:23 to go in the second half. Rams by 23 here over Boise State with a trip to the NCAA tournament on the line. Inbounds, Degenhart, top of the key. Left side, Ogbo drives, whistle foul. I mean, we've seen, what are we doing? And the Boise State fans are booing because it looks as if the officials trying to make a concerted effort to get the fouls caught up. It's now 8-4.
A little too late, though, if you ask me. And if you're Leon Rice, you're probably saying the same thing.
Boise State on the inbounds, lobbed it out front to Cardenas. 5:15 to go in the game. Ogbo drives right, shut down by Morton. Keene, top of the key, lobs down low for Ogbo. He threw it out of bounds. And it's CSU basketball. 11th turnover of the afternoon for Boise State. Well, the Rams at the 5-minute mark here of the Mountain West Conference Championship. A lingering lead has taken them here this far, and they have it up to 23 here. Crocker Johnson, top of the key. Now to Clifford, right elbow. Had to kick out to Evans. Crocker Johnson the baseline. The smaller guard on him. Cardenas trying to hold his ground. Crocker Johnson pulls his way in. Layup up. Missed it from point blank. Rebound to Boise State. 4:37 to go in the contest. Broncos in the front court. Here's Degenhart down the lane. Whistle, foul on Crocker Johnson. That'll be in the act of shooting. And Tyson Degenhart, who became Boise State's all-time leading scorer last night in the win over top-seeded New Mexico. He's going to head to the free throw line. What a career it's been for him.
Unbelievable. As you mentioned earlier, he's the all-time Broncos scorer in history with the points he scored last game, so he's only adding to his record here. But, yeah, I know a lot of people who are happy to see this young man graduate.
First free throws up and good, and he's done it with such class, too. I mean, he's such a likable dude. Mountain West Conference Freshman of the Year 4 years ago. Crocker Johnson to the bench for the Rams. Sean Bemba in for him. 63-41. Rams have not scored in the last 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Like to change that next time down. Second free throw is up and good. Full court pressure here by Boise State. Broncos don't want to go away quietly here. Into the front court, here comes Jalen Lake. On the right side to Kyan Evans. Oh, Kyan tried to turn the corner on Cardenas, and his hand got too high.
That looks like a guy who's been frustrated by Cardenas the entire afternoon there. And Kyan saw him on the last time out spitting out some blood as he got kind of hammered there by Buchanan a few possessions earlier.
And are we really going to go look at this? I mean, come on. What are we doing? I mean, he's trying to get around him. The arm kind of flew up. I mean, you don't have to go look at this. The only saving grace is it gets us to immediate timeout.
It is. I don't know if he's just – it was one of those things. He's trying to use his arm to get around the corner, and then as soon as Cardenas kind of lifts his head up, Kyan's hand slips up in the air.
All right, we have a timeout. 63-42. Colorado State with the lead over Boise State. 4:18 to go. Rams getting closer to heading back to the NCAA tournament. We're back after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Attention Rams fans, Ironton Distillery is excited to announce our partnership with the Colorado State Rams. Celebrate the thrill of game day with our handcrafted spirits, distilled right here in Colorado. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, with every sip of Ironton, you'll be supporting the green and gold. Ironton Distillery, the preferred whiskey of Colorado State Athletics. Please drink responsibly. Go Rams.
But there's only one feeling like knowing your banker personally, like growing up with a bank you can count on, like being sure what you've earned is safe, secure, and local. There's only one feeling like knowing you're supporting your community. You deserve more from a bank. You deserve an institution that stood strong for generations. Bank of Colorado. There's only one. Member FDIC.
4:18 to go here, second half of play. We're back at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. 63, or check that, 63-42. 4:18 to go. Again, the Rams leading by 23 over Boise State. Ryan Roth, that night gone back with you. Rams trying to make it back to the big dance for the third time in 4 seasons. They've won 9 straight, have the big lead here, and it's just been an incredible run for CSU. But you look, you say, when was the last time Colorado State lost? It was at Utah State. February the 11th. The Rams were embarrassed in the first half of that game. And, boy, they couldn't get it across half court. They trailed 27-7 in that game, 36-13. Came back and scored 55 in the second half. But, man, that kind of flipped the switch in this Ram basketball team, Adam, and they've been a different bunch ever since.
They have, and that's when their offense clicked. But defensively, they've been the same. They've just only built this monster. It only keeps getting harder. And I got to tell you how many texts are flooding in right now telling me how good this team is defensively. Forget about what they're doing offensively. Nothing is easy for anybody that plays the Rams defensively as guys fly around. The communication and just the will and effort that they continue to play with every single possession.
So they have upgraded the foul on Evans to a flagrant 1. So Boise State will get 2 shots in the basketball here, 4:18 to go. Look, I know the Rams had that 28-point lead in the second half last night, and it went all the way down to 7. I think Ram fans thinking, what?
Yeah, this ain't over yet, is it?
This ain't over yet. I mean, it's hard not to think that after what happened last night. Again, were the Rams ever really in danger of losing last night? Probably not.
You need me to say it? Do I got to say it?
Say it.
Start the bus, man. Let's go.
Now, Adam Nygaard. That's Adam right there. Cardenas missed the first free throw, made the second. All right, 63-43, a 20-point lead for the Rams. 4:18 to go in the contest. Broncos have it left to right into the front court. Top of the key, it's Cardenas. Off a high screen, split a double team, kicked it. Right corner 3, Dagenhart, swish. This is a 17-point game.
And that's a nice split of a double team from Cardenas there, who breaks down the defense and then finds his boy wide open in the corner.
Rams have it in the front court, beating that full court pressure. We're inside 4 minutes to go here in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Top of the key, it's Bemba down to Morton, high right. Evans catches top of the key. Off of Bemba's screen, backs away, got it to Clifford, right baseline, drives, spins in the lane, fadeaway 2, up and in. The answer from the great Nick Clifford.
And he's telling everybody, calm down. I got you here. You guys bought me some time in the first half, and I got you here in the second half.
24 points for Nick Clifford. He's gone for 25, 26, and now 24 here in the Mountain West Conference Tournament. Rams go to 2-3 zone defense. Dagenhart left baseline. Top of the key goes to Bowie. The true freshman has knocked down a 3 here. Cardenas head of the key. Cardenas tried to get it to the corner, threw it away. Stolen. Colorado State with the basketball.
Let's go.
3 minutes to go in the contest. 65-46 CSU. Nick Clifford out front. Got it to Bemba. Down the lane, laid it up. Missed it. He was fouled. He'll head to the free throw line at the 2:50 mark of regulation.
And that's what you don't want to happen here in these final 3 minutes. Get anybody banged up or hurt. Let's get our chickens together here and make sure we can make it to the big dance with a full team.
So Rashawn Bemba going to go to the free throw line. Health was an issue really for Rashawn early in the season. And the great news about this is Bemba has technically gotten, I don't know if he's gotten healthier, but and now the previous plays under review. Did somebody come down with an arm? It was Ogbo on the foul. Bemba's still kind of holding that right arm. Man, too many reviews in college basketball.
And it's just what warrants a review. We saw earlier Vern just asked somebody if he got hit in the head, and he said, "Oh yeah, okay, let's go look at it then." And it's
Boy, I'll tell you what. Now we just got to look at the replay here, and this review may be warranted as Bemba went up and Ogbo at 6'8", 235 with his left hand. Bemba's going in with the right hand, and he has Ogbo on his left shoulder, and Ogbo comes out with the left hand, trying to go for the block, and he tomahawks down and hits Bemba right in the neck area. And that's above the shoulders. And that's why Kyan Evans, got called with the flagrant a moment ago, because as he tried to get around Cardenas, the hand came up above the neck area. I mean, if Evans was a flagrant,
right,
this is a flagrant.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're going to get a flagrant call here. Oh, all right. Well,
indeed. Yeah, Mike Reed coming over to tell the TV crew that's right next to us. Says, yes, flagrant 1. So Bemba's going to get 2 free throws.
Well, and it's interesting now that this game's going to come to fruition and the Rams are going to find themselves locked into the tournament. What about Boise State? Do they still get in?
Bemba misses the first free throw badly. It's going to be a tough 24 hours for Boise State.
And that's
there ain't
tough.
no question about that.
It's tough because they deserve it, right? They're playing as good as anybody. And for a team like San Diego State, again, to still just be locked in the tournament as bad as they finish this season out, it's going to be frustrating.
Bamba misses the second free throw. He goes 0 for 2. Rashad 1 for 4 for the free throw line tonight. 1 for 3 last night. That's a 76% free throw shooter. Rams will throw it on the inbounds. Got it to Evans, foul line. Got it to Morton now. Crashes into the paint, scoops it up and in. Boy, Morton's been magnificent. 9 for Ethan Morton in the contest off the bench.
What a play from Morton. I mean, my goodness, attacking Tyson Dagenhart.
Bowie a deep three. That was from 29 feet. 67-49. It's an 18-point game. 2:23 to go. Rams have it in the front court. Nick Clifford with it. Got Kyan Evans on the right side. Rams to work the shot clock here. That shows 15. Clifford high on the right. Morton top of the key. Morton wants to drive. Foul line jumper is up and in. Double digits for Ethan Morton.
And you just cannot be happier for anybody here in this building right now. Ethan Morton unconscious.
And then Dagenhart inside. Are they going to count the bucket? He got it to go. Man, they're giving Dagenhart a good whistle here down the stretch. Yeah, they will give that to him. Wow. Count the bucket for Dagenhart. 69-49. Rams by 20 here in the championship game of the Mountain West Conference Tournament. $1:54 to go. Just the third appearance in the Mountain West Conference Tournament Championship game for the Rams. Last time they were here, 2017, as a 2 seed. And they would eventually fall to Nevada, despite 30 from Gian Clavel that afternoon. Dagenhart free throw up, and it's good. In fact, they called that on the ground, didn't they? So they did call it on the ground. And so one in the bonus for Dagenhart, got the first one to go. Prentice Nixon had 23 that game and a loss to Nevada. Second free throw is good. Of course, the only other time the Rams made it to the championship game, 0-3, led by Dale Layer. The 6-seeded Rams won the conference tournament championship. Made their way to the NCAA tournament. Here comes Clifford into the forecourt, knifes his way into the lane and going to bring it on back out. They'll work some clock for the Ram fans in attendance. They're starting to feel it. CSU going to be headed back to the big dance. 2 straight years. Jalen Lake spin, lane, layup, missed it. Rebound to Boise State. 90 seconds left in the contest. Dagenhart, deep 3 straight away. He swishes it in. 69-54. It's a 15-point game. Here's Nate Clifford in the backcourt. Clifford working against Cardenas. Into the front court. Double team comes. Kicked it to Lake. Had a free lane. Not going to take it. Back out front it goes. The Ram fans to their feet here at the Thompson Mack Center in Las Vegas. And why not? Rams have been on full display here in Vegas. Runner in the paint. Clifford missed it. Here comes Boise State front court. Down the lane. Cardenas scoops it in with the right hand. Makes it a 13-point game. On the inbounds, Rams get it in the front court. They have a 2-on-1. Lake's not going to take it. Peels off to that right wing. Boise State's not going to foul here. Colorado State senses it. Nate Clifford holding the ball at center court with the number 1 up to the Ram fans. 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Clifford, step back 3. Missed it. Rebound. Boise State, 18 seconds to go. Here's Meadow. Drives right down the lane. Ball knocked away from him. And it's out of bounds. Ram basketball.
Uh-oh, here you go. Look who's coming in.
Rams are going to clear the bench.
What just happened? And the Rams tried to get some subs in, and I think they brought the ball in.
7.2 seconds to go. Rams 69-56 in a game that is not this close.
Oh, and what a moment Nick Clifford and Coach Medved are having right now. A chest bump at half court.
Jalen Lake is checked out. Clifford is checked out. Inbounds to Evans. He'll bring it across the half court line. And there it is. Colorado State dominant here in Las Vegas. Can wave that flag, Ram fans. Wave it wide and high. The Colorado State Rams are the Mountain West Conference champions.
What a way to finish your season off the right way and just cement yourself. Forget about any bubble talk. We're in the dance, and it's not a matter of if, but who and where.
Lock it up, baby. Rams are going back to the NCAA tournament for the third time in 4 years. They came in as the hottest team in the Mountain West Conference. The question was, could they keep it rolling in Vegas? And yes, they can. Make it 10 straight for the Colorado State Rams as they beat Boise State. Final score, Rams 69, Broncos 56, and Colorado State is headed to the big dance. What a season.
Gosh, what a crazy finish. I mean, you just told me after that CU game we were going to end up right here where we are. Yeah, they deserve to celebrate a little bit.
A season that looked lost in December got some life in the conference opener against Nevada in Reno, Adam, November 21st, right before Christmas. You remember it well.
Oh, yeah.
They got that big win and said, well, maybe this Ram team has something in them. Boy, did they ever.
And it's Kyan Evans' shot. He set all that up at the start of conference on the road, that huge go-ahead three with time running out. And and then it was Ethan Morton, and then it was Bowen Bourne, and then it was Joppa, and then it was, you could just go down with superlatives however you want it, but this is a team. It's not just Nick Clifford. This is a team.
Right, it's been so much fun to watch. The Rams are over on their sideline. They're getting their championship hats and T-shirts. And this will be a season that will go down as one for the ages. A team that was picked to finish 7th in the Mountain West Conference.